How about that? Well, that works. Yeah, I'm having to reformat my computer. So it's finishing up my backups right now. But yeah, I guess I need to. Oh, yeah, let me do that. Let's see. How do I. Ooh, got to. Won't pin the. Can I paste that here? Oh, let's paste it over here. Hello. Paste. There. Anybody wants to come up and goof off? Come on up. Who ended up with the pin last night? That would be DB. Got it pinned at the top. Scrappy, I'm going to be sending it out in the group chat here in a second, too. Just I have to type it all in on my phone and make sure it's right. Wait, I wonder if I can get to StreamYard on my phone. Don't want that one. Enter. Okay, log in. Important updates are available for your PC. Of course, I'm reinstalling it, so shut up, stupid computer. No account exists. What? User not found. Please check your. Okay, it's working. Okay, let me. I'm almost done here, and then I'll have this thing ready for. Oh, there's 7. Ta-da! Okay, now I can go in there and invite guests. Copy. Oh, I did it! Yay! Yay for me. There we go. Cool. Well, it's got a lifetime warranty on it, so it should last that long. Get over here, skinny pin. I'm sure all of y'all have seen my Eiffel Tower, right? Have y'all all seen my Eiffel Tower that I made the other day? I was curious at how big I could make stuff. So I made an Eiffel Tower. Come out pretty good. Not real. Yeah, some of you saw it, but I wasn't sure who missed it. Not really practical. It's more of a, huh, yeah, I guess I can do that. um, Now, DB, you should have already gotten your tracking information, I think, unless I'm not remembering correctly. Okay, that is the one for Stackan. What? That is not what I wanted to do. Well, I tell you what. Fine. Here's stack ends. But coffee, I got to get rid of that silly heart thing. How do you get rid of that? Scrappy, you need to come up. Anybody else wants to come up? Come on up. DB, yeah. I mean, I pasted it there at the top or pinned it at the top. So, and now Stack Ann's going to be giving away this pin right here on her stream Sunday. Or if she doesn't, you need to let her know that she messes around, we're going to give it to somebody else. Wait, let's put it up here. It's the inaugural Hillbilly Skinny Pin. And that is gunmetal and Mexican ebony. So that's that one. And everybody is loving these ultra thin pencils, the skinny pins. Pencils. Where'd that come from? So I've been making a bunch of them today. Here, let me turn this other camera down. And that way, easier for me to show stuff. Now I can just go. Ah. So what we did was, in the order that I made them, was this one is teak and copper. I love that teak. And then next came zebra wood and chrome. All of the rest of them are chrome. But we've got zebra wood, cocobolo, which is one of my favorite woods ever, walnut burl, and purple heart. Oh yeah, those refillable felt tip pins. I don't even have any of those made up right now. They're all been sent out to people. But you know what? Let's see. We could go ahead and start putting these in here. So we'll play a little show and tell here. Okay, so I heard it quit over there. Let me put another one in. Oh no! Headphone got undone. Okay. I mean, I'll tell you what, this computer is really sick right now. When I switch over to the laser, look at what the camera's doing. Isn't that cool? So, oh, did I put that in there? Yes, well, yes, I did. Okay. Get over there. Start it up. Okay, so we've got a black with a black and gold dyed. We got Wingay. We've got Honduran rosewood. We've got spalted tamarin, all of those in the lever action rifles. And then we got the little mini 30 with that same gold and black as this with the gunmetal. And then we have Giancarlo Alves with the 4-function pin. And we've got this footprints pen with Bethlehem olive wood. Now we've got another one of those over there that has been spoken for by Crystal. And we've got a couple of the diffuser pens. One that's gold with spalted tamarind. One with purple heart. Is that purple heart? It's either purple heart or bloodwood, one or the other. I think it's purple heart. Of course, the two pool cues and all that stuff. But now we need to put in the teak and then the zebra wood. That would be that one. Then cocobello. And then the walnut burl. And purple heart. I keep filling this thing up. And then I keep getting rid of them again. You know what we're going to give away next? I'm not going to say I'm going to give it away tonight, but I'm going to give it away next. Is going to be the Purple Heart skinny pen if nobody picks it, something else. Yeah, the pool cue pens are really cool. I really love them. It takes a lot of work to make one of them, more so than is worth, because with the money that I've got into them, especially with the laser cut pieces here, I have to have at least 110. I have to have 110 to just break even, basically. So, because we're talking hours and hours of work on those things. Yeah, I keep a lot of the Purple Heart. There's a lot of people love it. Yeah, gold and Purple Heart go good together. But when I got out there, I didn't have any more of the skinny pen pieces in gold. I just had them had the one copper and then the rest in chrome. So I decided to go ahead and make them up. Okay, so oops. That will go last. Also making more of these. I got enough to do 4 complete sets of these. And that is a pen and pencil set. 24 karat gold plated with a not really antiqued, but kind of a old type flag. And the Second Amendment on the pen. So the pen has Second Amendment and the pencil has a flag. They're both bolt action. And they come as a set. So those are a special set. Somebody's got... Uh-oh, I heard it stop. Get back. There we go. That'll sit like that. Okay, next. The knife. Oh, hey, I didn't think about scales for a knife, but Purple Heart would make great scales for knives. And I've got some. Oh, thank you, 406 Miner. 406 Miner, you get your butt up here and chat with us. Stacy, wait, Stacy. No, not Stacy. Okay, y'all can help me with something because I have been scouring through my. No, okay, it's wrong name. I've been scouring through my emails trying to find Tracy, not Stacy, Tracy's address. I never got it. But Tracy got the dog pen from me, and I got it made up, and then I went back to try to find where to ship it, and I couldn't find an email. So I've got a package here, Tracy dog pen, and it's ready to go. But it's also got. Okay, I'm just going to open it. I had sealed it because I thought I had the address. Okay, I'm going to tell you something though. Um, my wife, the one that I've been married to for 40 years, she does not like me to introduce her as my first wife, even though it's true. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. See, um, Tracy's getting the dog pen, but also, if you remember, Tracy got uh, the entry back in Star Notes. 6 Star Notes for the race entry. That's what I was thinking. So we really need to. I need to find this person. Hey, American Eagle, come on up, dude. It's been too long. The link's up there at the. I don't know why I'm pointing. Link's up there at the top. You need to come up and play. Somebody does. Oh, it stopped again. Okay. I hear somebody. Here comes somebody. Mazda Man. I don't recognize that. There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, what's going on? Oh, I lost my camera.
Been a while.
Yes, it has. What's new tonight? I saw some dollar bills there.
Oh yeah, that's um
Somebody won them,
Tracy Jones.
trying to figure out where he's at or she.
I think it's a she. But Tracy Jones won the dog pen and wanted it in light colored wood, so I went ahead and made it that way. And then it was one of those to where they won it, and then I made it, and then came back and looked at my email, and I cannot find an address. But you know what?
Tracy.
I
I know
just
I had a
noticed.
Tracy in my addresses on my other computer. What I'll do is I'll go through that because I swapped out, like, this is the new computer. So
Right.
once I put this one up, the hard drives are different, so I have to go upstairs and fire that one up. And if I happen to have the address for that person, Tracy Jones, I'll email it to you.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Because I
Hopefully
mean,
they'll
I don't want them to think that I'm just ignoring them. I mean, because it's done. I just don't know where to send it.
When you're done with the stream, put it in the comments section.
Ah, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Hey, we got look at here.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, Stacy, what you been doing? Ain't
Oh,
seen
just
you in a
hanging
while
out.
either. You see, we got American Eagle up here with us.
I do.
It's been probably a year since I've been up on the stream with.
I got you on the phone and on the 52-inch TV where I can see chat.
Yeah, for 14 years. I can't even remember 14 years into our marriage.
What's really funny is I've known my wife Annette since high school. I was dating her best friend, and she was dating my best friend.
Wow.
And then when I moved up from Utah, met her again at a little watering hole called Harold's Club that's no longer there anymore. And boom, you know, it was just like, you know,
It was meant to be.
yeah.
Well,
it's just kind of funny that, you know,
I don't tell it very often, but I think I've got the best how I met my wife story ever. When I was 16 or 17, I was driving. She wasn't, obviously, because I was just driving. I used to skate. I used to do speed skating and go to races and, roller skates.
Oh, okay. I used
And
to, when I was a kid, I used to roller skate with Mom all the time. It was like a Saturday night thing.
oh yeah. And I'd saved up my money and got the good racing skates. And I mean, I was good too.
Oh no, we never did the racing. You know, it was always just the roundy
Oh
round. It was
yeah.
called Skate Haven, and you know, it was just that. You
Oh
know,
yeah. A
what I
good
mean.
wholesome place to go hang out. So I'll get there and there's this guy, and this guy's name was Julius Pueblo. I called him Julio. And he came up to me and said, "Dude, there's a girl over here named Jessie James." I said,
Nope.
"No, there's not." He said, "I swear her name is Jessie James." I said, "I got to see this."
Oh,
And we've been married 40 years now.
nice.
I married Jessica Arlene James.
Are you monetized and that kind of stuff? Or?
No, you can smoke. You can.
I would rather ask before.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, but
you know
it's.
What I mean.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They get you demonetized and all in trouble and blah 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 blah. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. One of the things that I'm looking at right now is old Ironsides. The USS Constitution, that old sailing ship up in Boston Harbor.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in grade school, we saved up our money because my mom loves old sailing ships, pictures and models, stuff like that. I found a balsa model that you actually had to carve the hull out.
Oh.
And then build the whole thing with the canvas and the string and everything.
Oh yeah, the like thread for the ropes and
exactly.
My old man did a couple of those sailing ships.
She got about halfway through it, ended up with 3 kids, and never finished it.
Never finished.
And about 5 or 6 years ago, we were somewhere and they had one still sealed from 1966.
Oh,
the original kit. And I gave $180 for that original kit. And she has finally, after 60 years, after half a century, she is finishing her sailing ship.
Oh, nice. So, you're going to have to put some pictures and stuff up.
Oh, yeah. When she gets it done, I've got to put it up. But what I'm going to do is I want to design a laser cut ship that I could then build and put together the same way, but cut it out with laser.
Oh, still those old models. And I remember putting those old, like even the old model cars together.
Oh, yeah.
I've
got a P-61 Black Widow up there because I did World War II. I did the airplanes.
The airplanes?
I've still got them up there. I still work on models every now and then.
Models are so cool.
And
I remember taking the old race tracks, for the cars. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and you could put a car there.
Got my airbrush.
And then take cotton and circle the tires and make it look like it's burning off. And you know.
Yeah, and I got pretty good at weathering the airplanes and stuff like that to make them look like they were real.
Oh, cool.
What's
That
American Eagle
patina.
working on? Uh-oh,
The
I think
patina.
he went to the bathroom.
No, I'm here.
What you working on?
I was just organizing some of my dimes. So normally I do something like this, where I got 2 years in one tube.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
that drives me nuts. I don't like
Oh.
that. I like my coins separated by year and then by mint mark. So to condense them, I had to do this because I've sold a bunch and needed to use the tubes for other things. So now I was able to buy back a bunch of the dimes that I'd sold off. Well, handfuls of dimes, and I just separate them by year. And now
How's it going, Show Me Silver?
I'm just organizing, really. And I was going to show you something I made on the Bamboo Labs.
Daryl,
Yeah.
how's it going, man?
Dang it. Oh,
Tommy guns.
So the you just heard.
I got to make Tommy guns blue.
Tommy Guns. Never seen him. Must be.
Oh, Tommy guns been around quite a bit over in the coin community.
Well, I'm new to like your channel.
Right?
Like
yeah, and that's why I like having y'all. Yeah, that's why I like having y'all up so I can introduce you because I got great friends in two different groups: the prospecting group and the coin community group.
Oh, hell yeah!
There's no reason that they can't, say hi because there's a lot of crossover. Yeah.
Treasure is treasure, if I dig it out of the ground and metal detect, or you find it in a coin roll, you know what I mean? Treasure is treasure.
That's exactly.
And even some crap that you find walking down the street, or might be treasure to you but junk to somebody else. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Hey, Tommy Guns, if you want to come up, the link's up at the top. I pinned it to the top. Come up and show people what you do. Anybody that wants to come up, you're welcome. Me, I kind of like going up on panel because I'm lazy. I don't like typing.
Yeah.
Oh. What did you get, Tommy Guns? Please, legend. Please got a legend. Please say. I'm rooting for legend.
Tommy Guns, you can. I'm not discouraging you from getting a metal detector, but you can start down a big rabbit hole with that.
Do it.
My personal opinion is start with something you can afford.
$100 on Amazon, you get a pointer with it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A pinpointer, $100.
And a pinpointer and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Get something you can afford. Don't jump into like a Mine Lab 3000. Don't jump into the biggest, baddest, whatever. Just get something.
Right. Yeah. Now I will say he is saying that is smart because before I got my legend, my Nocta legend, I had a cheap Mine Labs Gold Buster thing for 30 something years. I mean, so make sure that you're going to use it.
My dad had a White's Coin Master that ran on like 8 AA batteries and 2 D batteries, and you know what I mean. And he found a ton of coins. Him and my grandpa got together, and my uncle, and there was a park, and they always called it, excuse my French, but dog shit park, because everybody ran their dogs down there and wouldn't clean up after their dogs. And they found, I bet you between the 3 of them and the years, they probably each found $300 in change in that park.
That is almost the same exact one I got for $100.
Yep. Yeah. Pioneer 505. That thing's over 30 years old. But I'm going to tell you right now, the reason it is here so handy, this thing right here with the small gold nugget coil on it will outperform that Nocta Legend looking for gold.
Yeah. A smaller the coil, we'll go deeper. Just a
But-
hint or just a thing for everybody. The smaller the coil, the smaller the cone, and you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
If you're
But
looking for
I've got the
old-
small one on the Legend too. And
the little the like
Yeah,
hockey puck disc.
yeah, I've got both. I've got the small one on both, and this thing still outperforms the Legend. I don't
Yep.
know if it's that old school, solid state
solid
technology,
state. Your
but
solid state, resistors, transistors,
Right.
and all that old stuff. It's
shoot,
kinda like
it might
old-
have tubes in it.
right, like old Nintendo and Atari.
Yeah.
Atari to a PlayStation 5. You know what I mean?
Oh, DB, that would be fun. Did you see that? DB's house was built in 1863. Our
Oh,
yard is fun to detect. That would be
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
Or go to an older church,
Oh, well,
because churches are great because they all had social things out there. Just
oh yeah.
I
Tommy
would
gun!
say go into the church first and ask permission.
Hey, Tommy
you know.
gun.
What's up, everybody?
Hey,
How you doing? I don't get to visit with Tommy gun as often as I want to, but
I'm just saying, just ask for permission if you're
Hold
going
on.
on private land
Stand by.
here, let me pop you up. I
and
wanna
fill
see
your
this.
holes.
There we go. We good?
Yeah, we're good.
I forget I got to pause the stream before I jump into StreamYard. Otherwise, you get all that feedback. But hey, everybody, thanks for joining. Thanks for letting me join
Hey,
you
Tommy
tonight.
Guns.
So I just picked up this old Pan Kai, $30. Came with a bag, ears, and everything. I was like, yeah.
Can't
You
go
just
wrong
get a-
with that.
Did you just get
I
a
mean-
coil or the whole thing?
So I got everything you see here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then it came with the bag. It came with some extra batteries. Came with the headphones. I was like, heck yeah.
And
Headphones
I'm
work.
I'm
are-
going to tell you that mercury
really
dime
good.
that you find is going to be a lot less expensive than the mercury dime that I find with that Legend.
Well,
That
Well, that's awesome, DB.
Like your-
I would
like your
I
advice,
would be
you know.
out in that church metal
I-
detecting.
I used to throw an old aluminum canoe on top of my pickup and go fishing in it, and my cousin had this fancy bass boat. I
Yeah.
told him the price per pound for my fish was a lot cheaper than his.
Exactly.
So it's got all
Heck
the
yeah.
modes and sensors, and I guess I got to research it. I got to find some videos on this model and figure out. I assume they're all kind of the same though. Like the numbers represent different coins and the depth, and
My old man had one that just had a pointer, and he actually. I live up here in the mountains, and there's a bunch of ski areas, and he was climbing up and down where the old ski areas were, and that's where he found most of the silver dollars, and he probably found 50 or 60 old silver dollars because everybody riding the chairlift, sticking their hand in their pocket, and off it things fell.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
the new land that we got is well, it had a church there, and it had a little. It was a school building with that they had school there and church,
Yeah.
and a little general store, and quite a few. I actually pulled up the that app that Jericho uses to look at the old maps, survey maps and stuff. And there's a whole string of buildings right down our land there. Back around back from 1875 to about 1930.
Oh yeah, it's if I lived closer, I'd be when you have that thing for what is it next
Yeah,
summer?
we were going to do it this fall, but we with all of the health issues I had earlier in the year, we're just too far behind. So we're going
Right.
to wait until spring, and
Right. And-
we'll have more facilities there anyway. But we're going to have a place set up where people can come in and camp, and we'll have fire pits and stuff like that. And then we've got
Oh, cool.
hotel rooms close that somebody don't want to rough it.
Don't
but
want to rough it.
It's
Don't
going to
wanna-
be It's going to be metal detecting. We're going to play with drones. We're going to do some shooting.
Oh, all right.
So yeah, we actually have a training course
Facility.
course set up to yeah. You got to practice.
You gotta
Yes,
practice.
exactly.
Yep. That
But,
sounds like
yeah,
Long
fun.
live the Second Amendment.
So
That
we're
sounds
going to
like
be doing
fun.
that in spring instead of this fall. I mean,
Okay.
anybody's invited to come this fall. But I did reach out and I got an email back from Jace Robinson. They no promises, but they're going to try to come up and metal detect with us. So
Oh, that's awesome.
the Duck Dynasty guys that go out and do the
Oh yeah, that I was
treasure stuff.
the wheels on my bus were going. I'm like, I know that name. I know that name. And I was just, and then when you said Duck Dynasty, I was like, oh, got it.
Yeah.
I started to reach out and send an email up to Gary Drayden, but I don't want him down there. Nothing personal, but when I heard about him dropping those BBs out there, even though people keep telling me that is something people do, I don't like it.
Yeah. Why?
And if you haven't heard, someone told me that he was at a metal detecting competition, and they caught him with a pocket full of BBs, and he was dropping BBs behind himself after he would check it.
A bunch
And
of crap.
they said that a lot of times the hosts will do that to kind of make it harder to find stuff.
Well, I
but-
can understand that.
But there's a
make it
difference
little
to
more
doing it
difficult.
yourself. That's just a dick move. I'm sorry. That's just,
Yeah. If you're walking along in front of people
Oh.
and they're dropping little BBs and this and that, yeah, that's not fair. Or
Right.
lead weights, yeah, that's no.
Yeah. DB, yeah, the Duck Dynasty guys, the place where they buy their trucks is the Ford dealership over in Newport, which is about 35 minutes from here. And they're also one of my clients. The dealership is over there. And one of their granddaughter, Miss Kay, and the dad, one of their granddaughters is going to school here in Batesville, Arkansas.
Oh.
So Miss Kay was up here a couple of weeks ago. She comes up all the time. So we see them a lot.
She seems like a wonderful lady.
And that's why he's willing to, because he can make a family day of it, because he's up here in the same town as his either daughter or niece. I'm not sure which one of them's there. So my wife probably does. I'm just one of those. My wife said, "What did you?" I'll tell my wife something, like so and so happened. She said, "Oh, well, what were they do?" I don't know. I didn't ask. Well, why didn't you ask? I said, "Because I'm a guy."
Yeah, they want to know more details than
A lot
we
more
do.
detail. And I'm not running down females now, please.
No.
But I'm going to tell you right now, in my opinion, women's equality is not fair. Women should not be equal to men. They should be above us. We should put them on a pedestal
I could really talk
Yes.
about it.
and make sure that they understand that. So if
They
they're
know-
fighting for equality, well, the way I put it, the women's lib movement was where the women stood up for their rights and we took their seats.
Yeah, my only problem with it's like who, what, where, when, and how, and we are not smart enough to ask those questions.
Right.
We just go, okay.
Tommy.
Yo,
Tommy guy.
I'll be right back.
I've
Yes,
started
sir.
making like little displays for coins. Like this is one of Hoodbilly's coins that he makes with the and I wanted to wait to just and so now I've got to cut the acrylic that sits down on top of it. But that would also work for cards too. If you ever need one framed or a custom box made, just yell at me. I'll make it and send it over to you.
oh yeah. Well, I'm looking on. So I had an old coworker. He's a wood guy, and I came up with an idea for a display for my challenge coins because 27 years in law enforcement, I had a lot of challenge coins built up. What are we drinking, 406?
Oh, NA beer.
Any beer?
NA.
Oh, NA.
Yep.
So
Non-alcoholic.
I understand the yeah, I got you.
I was having to go in my head going, wait a second. North American beer? No. North African. No. Probably not
Well,
North. No.
he was going to design me a 3-tiered wood, like just the grouts to put your coins in.
Right.
Then I actually gave him a couple of 223 shells casings to serve as the legs, because that's what I used in law enforcement was a 223. So I used a 223 round, and that's been a year. So I'm just kind of looking for something like that for all my challenge coins. I got a bunch of challenge coins, and I want to display them properly. But
Yeah, I was going to show you my 50 cal. I got a pin that I make that uses a expended 50 cal cartridge, and it just you pull the bullet out. No, what I was going to say, I've got a friend that's he's got the Queen's Beasts, and he's got the whole set of the Queen's Beasts, and he wanted exactly what you're describing, but for that.
Oh,
and so I 3D printed him a 3-level that has little trays that sit down in it, so that he can put there's 3 different layers of coins on it. I can pull that design up and let you see it.
Look at his little his
yeah,
coin holder.
Eagle getting fancy.
See, that's pretty neat. Okay, that's pretty cool right there.
And I can make
that's
it taller.
Cool as hell.
I've made one for U.S. Mint sets, so that you can put the whole set in it. The envelope ones, like the brown and white envelopes.
I dig that.
Oh, okay. So it's big enough to put the envelopes in, or
well, no, I just scale it up a little bit to make.
Okay.
Grooves longer, and to make it like just scale it up basically.
That's really
nice.
Yeah, hold on, let me see. I don't think you'll hold that. No, not with the capsule, but we'll hold a peace dollar. It'll hold any 1 ounce coin without a capsule.
Oh, nice.
And I believe it'll hold it with said flip. And then it'll hold. Doesn't hold that. I bet you if I take it out of here, it'll hold it. Perfect. Oops. Oh, a little slippery though. But check this out real quick. What do you want me to call you? Hillbilly, Samurai, or HS, or what?
Hillbilly's fine.
Okay. So here's something I made with the bamboo labs.
Okay.
I couldn't help but print it because I'm old school.
Oh, Nintendo.
Nintendo.
It's a light box. So you put a bulb in here.
Oh, okay.
Light it up. So if I was to, you can see the light shining through.
Oh, okay.
But the whole thing's supposed to light up. So.
Hey man, I have an Atari Darth Vader over there.
Okay.
I play Atari games still.
Heck yeah.
Here, I'm going to switch over to this one.
The original.
I have a little Diglett from Pokemon. Of course, I can't print one Pokemon without printing Pikachu.
No, my daughter, my 18-year-old daughter, still Pokemon hunts on her phone. She still goes around and hunts Pokemon.
Oh, jeez.
This is the Doug Trio, which is the evolved version of that.
That's cool.
I just printed it because it was something for 5 colors.
Oh, wow.
So this was only. Well, this is 5 too. I accidentally made this black instead of gray, like this one, but whatever, it makes it different. And then my favorite one. This is the base to it, which is, if you look close enough, you can see. Let me block some of the light. little dots in the material. Hold on.
Oh, cool.
There
Yeah.
it goes. So
Our
it's
3D.
totally marble, and it fits this guy.
You see those?
Oh, Venom.
No.
Star notes.
I am Venom.
Yes.
We are Venom. That's awesome.
This one, it took about a little over a day between all three. It was base, bust, upper teeth, tongue.
So, okay,
That's
I've never been in with the 3D printing. So what you have to program each color, where,
Well,
when, who, what, where, when, and how.
You're basically using a Paint Shop Pro on the computer, and you're painting it.
Oh, okay.
You paint it where you want it to be a certain color, because
Oh,
normally the entire thing is one color, and then you have to paint where you want it to be the other
oh, okay.
color, and then the printer slices it. So like the white actually isn't just the top layer; it goes like into it a bit.
Oh, okay. So it's
Yeah.
just not like a stick on.
Yeah, it's not just that teeny little thickness of a layer; it's all the way in there a bit. But
Oh,
it's
okay.
going in kind of like that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I should have made the bottom of this all black, but it really doesn't matter because you don't see it when it's like that.
Right.
oh, that
Well,
looks
But,
cool. That
if you look
detail is nice.
oh,
look at
yeah,
his
that's
teeth right there,
amazing.
his teeth are a little. Let me block. They're a little bleeding, they're a little pink.
It'd be cool if you could, oh, I'm
Well,
sure you could, is do the eyes and the teeth glow in the dark.
they're a little pink because he just ate some brains. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, the original ones I did with a different setting for the flushing out the from red to white, because it only had two colors, red for the gums and then white. Because you basically glue these teeth in like dentures. They literally look like a pair of dentures.
Hmm.
And I didn't have the number high enough for the transitioning from white to red, or red to white. So it still had a little left over before it started printing, which is fine because it's just looks bloody.
Oh, yeah, that kind of adds to it. That's amazing.
But to do his eyes in like glow, or to do the white in glow in the dark, I have some rainbow glow in the dark filament that I was going to use for something else, but for some reason the printer didn't seem to like that filament. So I have to try it one more time with just the like glow in the dark green and see if that works. But it
Oh,
didn't
that'd be.
want to, like, it wasn't extruding it. So
Oh,
I don't
really?
know if I had the wrong, I had something wrong. So I've only tried it once, and after that I'm like, well, I've got the Ender 7s if I want to do something with glow in the dark.
yeah. So I have a guy I found on Twitter of all places, and he 3D prints my card stands for me.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I mean,
So I get like 20 of them for $30 shipped. It's pretty neat.
Ronald Floods.
this is just for
Ronald, how's it going?
Oh, Ronald.
Yeah, show me Cash and them I've got 10 more. I got 10 of these going to them for their little coin sets.
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
the boxes?
Yeah.
Amigos. Three Amigos.
Yeah, because you had that on the other
Right.
last night with the phone charger, and you were kind
Yeah, I
of
was thinking
using
oh
that.
no, that was for the movie
Right.
poster.
But I was just saying that, you had that little box, and I was like, oh, Three Amigos, who or what is that?
Well, they do the coin racing too, but what I did, this is a 35-gram 999 fine from New Zealand Mint,
Oh, that's
Good
beautiful,
Lord.
man.
and so I made a little walnut stand for it so that I could set it there, and that's when I got to thinking about making a phone charger, because
Right.
I can make wireless chargers anywhere because I was building them into desks. So I could actually build a wireless phone charger and a little box like this Tres Amigos box under it that slides out so I could put stuff in it. I just think that would be pretty cool.
What kind of silicone you got there? for those like dragon scale things. What?
Oh,
What?
this is just PLA.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not.
That's
I
hard
don't know.
plastic.
Oh, it's basically hard plastic. It's just linked in a way so that
Oh,
it'll
okay.
move like chainmail.
Oh,
So
I thought that was like silicone, and I seen it, move and that kind of stuff, and I'm like,
yeah.
oh, that might
That's
be really good for my silicone sluice mats.
my youngest son would like that one, Tommy gun.
So Larry Downing sent me this the other day with that piece of silver embedded into the card right there. Pretty cool.
Nice.
They just
What year is that card?
Oh, the Don Baylor, the 1989.
Oh, 89.
89, the year they won the World Series.
God, I wish I still had the baseball cards that I had,
Don't
just
we all?
kind of threw away when I was a kid.
Don't we?
You know what I mean?
Hillbilly.
Huh?
Oh, man.
It's supposed to hold the WD-40 can, so you're doing exactly that.
That's funny.
I like that.
And then
I made 2 of them, and I don't know.
the first coin I ever got from the community, somebody gifted me. I think it was Vote for Pedro. I'll have to go back and check. But
What is? I'll have to look on the TV, the bigger. Oh,
it's
is that a barber?
Al Capone
No.
holding a Tommy gun.
Oh, okay. Oh, now I see it. Okay.
Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. So that's pretty cool. I've actually shot a Tommy gun in Vegas. It's kind of like going on an expensive first date. It's $100, lasted about 15 seconds, and then you were done.
At the range?
Yep.
Yeah, but it was
You
so
went to the
cool.
range, huh?
Yeah, there's a great place in Vegas, Battlefield Vegas, and you just go in. It's like being John Wick. They got everything on the wall, and you just pick what you want. Yeah, I want to try that and that, but I got to run. It's 7:00. I got some stuff to do. Yep, Ronald Lutz, Raiders. But
Hey,
thanks for letting me.
why don't you drop your?
You must be over in Cali.
Go ahead and drop your link in the channel.
Okay,
in the chat.
I'm in Montana, so.
Oh yeah. God bless.
Yeah,
you.
everybody drop your links in the chat. Get so people know how to get to you.
Well, for
I'm on my phone. I start doing that, and then I'll cut out.
There's a couple more.
I can fix stuff at work, but I can't work my phone half the time. You know how that goes.
Yeah. Don't. This is all still new to me.
Yeah.
Well, I won't be around tomorrow night. I'm doing photography for a live event. A band wanted me to come in. Since I'm a musician too, they don't mind me getting on stage, getting the good shots because they know I know enough not to get in their way.
Right.
And so they called. The last time, matter of fact, this band I've actually done photography for them in the past, about 8 years
band
ago.
is it?
Well, they've changed names, but I don't even know what their name is now. But they were opening for Kentucky Headhunters.
Oh,
and
wow.
I was doing photography for Kentucky Headhunters back then, and I got a call last Monday. He said, "Are you still got your cameras and stuff?" And I said, "Sure." He said, "You want to take some pictures for us?" So make me a few $100 and get to see a free concert.
Anybody ever watch Supernatural?
Yes, I love that show.
Some.
Oh, nice.
I just got to wrap it in leather straps and paint it. I just printed it to see how, because this is like, it's cut in 2 pieces. So right here is the longest I can print on the bed at one time. I could not print it like this. It would not fit. So there's a line right here, but then there's a hole in both halves, and then a rod that holds the 2.
And a rod, okay.
Well, the file only had these 2 pieces. There was no rod to be made, so I had to make a rod
Oh,
and then
jeez.
glue it in there, and then also put glue in between. And I tell you, these things are so tough. It probably would do some damage, and I'm not talking about
Um,
something oak. Like this would
Yes,
go in. This would be
we have watched probably
very
every Supernatural
episode.
episode at least
It fits better
once,
like
twice, 3 times.
than that. I need to make the handle just a little bit bigger.
Cool. There it is. Everybody go sub to Tommy Guns.
Scrappy, you need to come back to Montana. You need to get out of Florida and come back up for the summer.
Summer's over.
Not over yet.
Yeah, I know.
That's blasphemy. Not over yet.
Yeah, but we don't have hurricanes and crazy. Well, we had a little bit of crazy weather this year, but we don't have hurricanes and floods and that kind of interesting stuff. Montana's a little boring, but we love it here.
But it's got some pretty land up there.
Yes, we do. But we don't have any gold. Yeah, that's it. We don't have any gold. I've looked. So,
Hey, I found it. Did I tell you I found a creek the other day that I think if any place in Arkansas has gold, this creek will have it.
nice. That's Terminator, huh?
It is.
Nice. That is amazing.
It was printed on my Ender 3.
Hey.
I printed this part like this, the jaw like this, and there is a small section right here where somehow I bumped the bed, and the whole thing slid like that far. I'm like, ah, and I almost lined it up perfectly back where it was. But
You know what?
Look at it like this.
If you wouldn't have said anything,
Yep, you can't see it like that.
nobody would have noticed anything.
Right.
Did.
About there. I only know because it happened to me when I was printing. I'm like,
I know.
"No!"
I know we all want to, show our mistakes, but it's like that's like, oh, you killed him.
So I printed like that and like that. I'm thinking about drilling the eyes out and putting some LEDs in it.
Oh, that'd be cool as.
And then
Oh yeah, that would be just like.
Use fiber optics.
I have so many LEDs.
Oh, okay.
I might as well use the LEDs.
And LEDs are,
I have no fiber optics, so I'm kind of stuck.
LEDs are easier than fiber optics.
Yeah, they are. I did a little.
Palon, how's it going, man?
It was a little fairy village, fairy castle, but it was inside a dragon egg, a golden egg. And I used fiber optics to put all the little lights up in the windows and stuff like that.
Oh,
that was a hard.
We got a park here in Missoula here that people go and set up little like fairy gnome little villages that you can find out in the woods. And some of them are just amazing. I should go and do a video of that. Just the hike through there and see if I can find some more of them.
Yeah, I've got a box full of stuff that I used to just make stuff just for fun of it. And I got to making dragons and old castles. And matter of fact, Eagle, I've got a year's worth of sci-fi and a year's worth of fantasy miniatures that I've gotten the monthly from Loot Crate. Yeah. So yell if you need anything.
Oh, that's cool. With a twist. Oh, nice.
Yeah, just
the nutting.
It's more fun when you move it so that you can see it spin.
I did kind of one of those for a project and in high school, and it had 2 knobs on it, and it was kind of one of those, you had to actually undo it, but it had a nut in there that you could just or screw, and
I really like this one.
you couldn't get it off because the nuts were too big. You had to figure the puzzle out.
Whoever made this thing, the Bamboo Labs knocked it out of the park because it's got the forklift holes in the front and the
Oh,
end. And you can see, if I can get the angle right, you can see all the way through them. I don't know.
Oh, it is like a shipping container.
Yeah, it's a big shipping container.
I've got one of those
that thing is amazing. That's cool as.
You can even see the hinges and the lock and everything.
I store stuff in those.
And the top slides off.
Oh, mine doesn't slide off. Mine has doors that open on the back, like the trailer doors.
Like these doors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it actually? Can you grab the little handles and?
Yeah, on the one I've got, and it's a little smaller
move them
than
and
that.
then swing them open. Wow,
Oh, yeah.
that'd be
different. Well, he obviously got a different. Is it a 3D print?
Yes.
Okay, then you got a different file. It's same thing. They just probably, instead of doing the slide top, they just hinged it and put
right.
Oh, that's that.
Let me see if I can get.
Oh, get on! I tried to say hello a while ago, but I didn't want to interrupt.
The only 3D print stuff I have is kind of my sluice mats.
And are those TPU?
I don't know what you're talking about.
TPU is the flexible rubber type. No,
they're hard.
They're hard rubber or hard plastic?
Hard plastic.
Oh, okay. So they're
the other day, I was talking about wanting to design a hybrid, a 3D printed sluice run, but I wanted to laser cut wooden pieces to hold it up so that the frames would, and then I was going to 3D print me a sluice run, and I was just going to make me a little separator here where I could just do a spoonful at a time on my desk while I'm working. And somebody said, yeah, are you going to do riffles? I said, no. I said, I'm going to make Stacy happy and put miner's moss in there.
No.
And they said, oh, don't let him hear you say that.
What is he talking about? That just went right
Explain it to him. Explain it to everybody what you do, okay?
Do you need to borrow Is that what you're saying?
I make silicone mats out of 100% pure silicone. And the science behind it is gold is hydrophobic. It does not like to be wet. And silicone does not like to be wet either. So the two, they act like magnets. They just stick together, and all the mats are flexible. You can't hardly destroy them. I have some of them in like Barstow, California, that some guy, I sent him some, and he threw them on his roof for a year. And other mats that are quote unquote silicone become sticky, nasty, and are just not so good. But what I do is,
oh wow,
make them out of 100% silicone, and I guarantee them for life. And so you got a problem with it, I will fix them, it's like, what kind of mat? If a lot of people say, yeah, I want a mat. It's like, okay, what do you want? Do you want high, it depends on this, that, the other thing, because I have so many different styles of mats that I can build.
Mm-hmm.
Scrappy's about to leave, and he was asking you a question, I think.
Uh-oh, I didn't see it.
He says, okay, sent to you. You want one too, don't you?
I don't understand, Scrappy.
He says, he said, I'll text a pic of what I want to make for Travis. He
Oh,
said he sent it to you and you
yeah,
want one too.
I got that. I got it in a text. Yes, Scrappy, I haven't. If I swipe down to read it, I'm too stupid and I will get kicked off. Sorry. I'll text you tonight.
I've started wrapping stones.
So don't, whatever you do, do not use, friends don't let friends use miner's moss.
What is miner's moss?
Miner's moss is kind of this plastic
Indoor-outdoor carpet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that green crap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's fake grass.
Yeah, well, yeah. For argument's sake, yeah.
It's supposed to be like half of the Velcro system to catch gold.
And I'm not gonna downgrade it. It works, but at the end of the day, you're gonna have to go, if you really want all the gold out of it, then you run it for the season, and then you have to burn it to get everything out of it, because you can't get the gold out of it and the concentrates. Well, here, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Yep. It makes sense why the two would stick together, because they're both hydrophobic.
Yeah.
They would just be literally dry when they touch, so they'd be like.
Oh.
What do you think of that? Pretty sweet, huh?
Yeah. My youngest son collects movie paraphernalia.
Mm-hmm.
He would love that.
I've sold one of these so far.
How much?
It was 100 shipped. Shipping on this is $20 because it's.
Yeah, I'll tell my wife, because she started looking for Christmas presents and she hadn't already got his. I'll pass it along.
Here it is. It's the last one I have, and the first one. This one when I made this, I made it all black.
Right.
I didn't realize that it was supposed to be two different colors.
I
looked closer at the file. I was like, oh, wait a minute. This is a like a cement style base. You can see the platform under there.
Right.
Like, oh, I gotta separate those colors. So then I made this one. So I told the guy that bought it, I said, if you want to buy another base, I'll make one cheap, to replace it, or give you an extra one in case you want to swap it out. And I thought about doing it and making them in different, trying different color schemes, basically. Because like if I did this in red, it would almost look like this Carnage symbiote. Just need to find the top for Carnage.
Oh, yeah.
I have one for Hulk that he's like got his hands behind his head, getting ready to smash down.
Yeah.
And that one has been a pain to color. And after I got it all done, I realized it's not even the green Hulk; it's the red Hulk.
Yeah, cool. Just got my Amazon shipment just shipped.
Amazon?
Yeah, I got some silver wire coming.
There you go. I didn't check this out. I got this in the mail Tuesday. Wait a second. Come on, clear. There we go. Just gotta find it. So I did the rear tires a while back on my car. These are the tires I put on.
Yeah.
These are the old ones.
Wow, you can about see there and them. Dang.
They
You've
were a
been
bit
you've
boring.
been peeling out.
Well, they were almost bald when I got the car,
Oh, okay.
so I blame the previous owner. But I got a new hood. Trying to get it.
Nice. That's not bad.
There it is. It's a carbon fiber. There's it at my work.
It's funny. The other day I told somebody I got a new car for my wife. I think it was a good trade.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Silicone mat. It's the high-low V.
Nice.
And like I say, they're virtually this was in my sluice box forever. It's a ramp with little nugget traps, and like I say, it's 8 inches wide, and
They
and
are there.
they are indestructible. You can wad it up,
Pardon me.
everything, and it returns to its original shape. And Hillbilly, you ever say miner's moss, and I'm
So is miner's moss cheap?
yes,
Yeah.
In other
it
words,
is.
I could send him some for free, and he would be able to use it for cheap.
Oh, you're killing me.
See, what you got to get Freddie Dodge to using your stuff because every time he goes somewhere, we're going to put miner's moss in here. We're going to get you some more miner's moss in here.
Ugh.
You need to get him putting your stuff in there.
Oh, but have you seen the Dave Turin, his new stuff?
I noticed that there was a YouTube up on it.
Yeah, Dave Turin.
But I watched the
Backyard
first couple
Gold.
of minutes and it was stuff from the old seasons.
Oh no, this is Dave Turin's backyard gold or
Oh,
something.
now I've seen all those.
Okay.
What do you call your silicone mats? What is the name of them?
It's Legion sluice mat. Legion sluice mats.
Okay, then I have a joke for you real quick. This is what Hillbilly's face will look like if he uses the moss.
Yeah.
And what does
exactly
his face look like when he uses the sluice mat?
That's right. There we go. You can ask Jericho. You can ask Gold Eagle
about the new design that he stole.
Any of those guys, and I get my biggest. Who I learned how to do this from was Alan Robertson. He's here in Montana. He is one of my best friends, and he has learned how to turn a tube of silicone into something that you can run in your sluice box. And even, like I say, Dave Turin, they made quote unquote Dave Turin's new pan, and you can look that up on YouTube. But I know for absolute fact, that he had it already made before the show came out. Discovery wanted something quote unquote new, so they did that. And then
he wasn't even the one that designed it.
No, Dave Turin had no idea what the F he was doing.
What are you doing?
But I know why Alan did it, because he went from like 3,000 subscribers, and after that show ran, he jumped to 13,000 subscribers in one night with just that Dave Turin. And if you look, it's the last episode of that Backyard Gold. You will see
Where's my mom?
he's up at the Lincoln claim. It's a club claim, and every person he talks to is like, oh yeah, I run silicone mats. I run silicone mats. And yeah, all of us do. And from my opinion, and you know how opinions are, I'm saying that we are catching 30% more gold than miner's moss or anything else on the market.
Oh yeah! Hey,
Exactly.
There you go. See what this is my first attempt. Whoops, wrong one.
Nope. It's the other. Yes.
Is that gold wrapped around it or cosmetic?
Well, since this was my first attempt, it's gold plated. It's that silver core gold. So it's sterling, but it's silver, or it's gold on the outside. But I didn't want to waste a bunch of it while I was learning. Mm-hmm. And this one's even harder because it's smaller, but we got it. The one that I'm having the problem with is this one. It is so irregular that I'm going to cut it off and do it again.
I would just put one loop along the bottom, like up underneath, and that's
and it holds it great. Okay, I don't like the look.
What I would do is I get a bit and drill a hole in the top, and glue a loop in it, and then wrap it. Well, that would be just me though.
And that is one of the ways of doing it, but what I'm trying is doing it without putting holes in them.
Oh yeah, I understand because I can see it moving and that kind of stuff.
Right, and once like this one, and I don't know how I got it like that with it being the first time, because when you first do the loop, you start it up here, and then you have to do your first loop and hold it on there, and then come around and do your next loop and hold it on there, and oh man, by the time you get down to about right here, you're getting enough
grip
or tension, whatever. It actually starts getting tight, and you can see I was a little loose there, but once I got down here, they really started coming in. So I think they're going to be pretty cool once I'm done. I've got some nice stones to.
I'm gonna have to drag a little bit of just below Spider Mine.
Yeah.
There's a quartz crystal outcropping, and you look on the ground and it just sparkles, and they're little crystals and that kind of stuff. I'll have to collect a bunch because Travis is coming up next weekend and we're heading up to Spider Mine, and we'll grab you a bunch of that stuff.
You know what
and
this
see what
is?
You can do with it. What does it got? Cotton balls?
No, that is a brimstone, a sulfur brimstone from Sodom and Gomorrah.
Oh,
I have a rock for you to see.
Actually,
okay, let me pop it back.
Huh?
Oh, nice.
What?
That's what? Is that galenium?
Nope.
What is that?
What the hell is that?
A titanium amethyst point.
Wow.
Nice.
That is beautiful.
Doesn't galenium have that type of color though? Am I totally wrong?
I paid a bit much for it. But I liked it so much because of all the toning.
Oh yeah. Colors. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that purple and the blue was in. Oh my God, that thing is amazing. And little off the sides. Oh yeah, that.
I'm trying to get just. Focus on.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking on the big TV. Now that you're.
You remember the
Wow,
the
that is beautiful. I'm
remember
not
the
into crystals, but that is amazing.
I'm
remember the
not either, but
Avon necklaces for men that were the arrowheads?
Yep. Those are
That's
worth like $80 now.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna make one using my gold wire when I get it in,
getting the background light.
or I may do silver, but I've got
Wow,
an
that is
arrowhead
You
that
can't see it.
Jericho sent me that's going to look awesome as a necklace.
wow, those are cool. That is an amazing specimen. That
Yes,
is
it is. Don't let Rock Butcher see it. He'll be wanting to buy it from you.
where'd you get that at?
There was some crystal store. I was at work, and I work for a window company, so I'm always driving around looking for broke windows.
Yeah.
And one of the guys I was working with we were out, I think we were going to the bathroom, like hitting the gas station. And on the way, he's like, "Oh, crystal shop. Let me go in there. I want to check it out." And I'm like, "All right, fine. That's cool. Whatever. We got a couple minutes." So I pulled
Yeah.
in. I got out, and I'm just walking around, and I saw it, and it reminded me of coins that have toning on them. So I was like, I like that. And it was this side right here that got me. Because if you get it right in the light, if I can get it to do it.
Oh yeah, the blue, the yellows,
No, hold on.
I can
Yeah,
see the
right,
blues
right
and the
there.
yellows and
This part right here, when it gets in the light and it reflects the light in your eyes, it is extremely goldish.
yeah, well I was saying the yellows and that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, right there. That's
The only thing that sucks is
beautiful.
this camera is not showing the colors like I see them.
Well,
That happens a lot.
yeah,
So like
but
my
that
red looks
from
orange.
what I see, that is fucking excuse my French, but amazing. I'm not into crystals and that kind of stuff. I'm a gold digger, but I would love to have that,
I can't get this.
as a specimen.
Let me see if I can get my scope to
And it's what titanium
amethyst point.
amethyst. Okay, I'm gonna have to see if I can find some.
Let me back this off.
Wow, that is. Look at the gold and then the blues and the greens and yellows and wow. Purple. Ugh. And the whole thing now is like gold colored. That is amazing.
You know what I'd have to do with that? I'd
What?
have to drill a hole in it at an angle
Oh, look
and
at
then
the
line it
purples.
with felt and make a pen holder out of it.
I'm a
This
real
part right
big.
here, if you could see the way I see it, it's reflecting all different angles at me, like looking straight at it or looking at it on the so like here it looks silver.
Right.
And
You move
not
it just
at
a
all.
touch and then the purples, the blues, and then the yellows, and there's a
See all
few
the
flashes
shine
of
over here?
red. That is amazing.
And this is, I don't know, it just caught my eye and I was like, because the bottom of it's pretty much white. Oh, what happened?
Oh.
I messed up my camera. Hold
Uh-oh.
on. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there I am.
Bangarang.
Anyway, I don't know if you could, well, probably not with that. If I bump this thing too much, it's like, and then messes up. So, whatever.
Well, at least it's not doing what one of my camera on my laser's doing.
What's that?
So what'd you pay for that?
It says $14. I may have
Oh.
gotten it for half off because my buddy. Oh God.
That
Hillbilly, you
Oh,
were
that right,
sketching
Howard.
out.
Yeah, I was just showing what my laser cam's doing.
Yeah, I biffed that thing.
$14 for that?
I think I paid $7. I think it was a 50% off day or something like that, or they just mark it up and then 50% off is actually.
And then Jew it down.
No, no, no.
Oh, Jericho.
Just give it high prices and then put out a sticker that says 50%, like, like everything must go kind of bull crap. And
Hey, Jericho.
Hope you're
even if I
feeling
pay
better.
14, I really like it. So, whatever. I didn't buy like 50 of them, so.
Oh,
it,
those are, that's cool. That is really cool.
And in my dad's stuff, when he passed, he had these two things. I don't know why.
A rock butcher could tell you how it was formed and how it was, but he's
that,
our
right?
geologist.
I don't know what this is. It's just it's got a felt piece stuck to it.
I don't know. Blow him up.
But this one,
Yeah, I mean,
I thought was
blow him up and let us see it.
Same thing, got felt on the bottom. But if you look at it this way,
oh, that one's cut.
Well, I think there's a sticker on the bottom, and it's reflecting whatever the sticker is, like whatever this is. Because when you look straight through it, you really can't see much until you aim it, so the light is going down.
Oh, you got the blue and
you have strong blue, green, pink.
green, pink. Yeah, yeah. What was the other thing you had before that?
So this one, if you look through the side, unlike this one, you look through the side, you see color. But once you turn it,
oh, that's cool.
Color again.
Wow.
But it's mostly blue and green.
Yeah, that one. That's cut for the.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Like all green or blue, but again, I think it's just this sticker, and it's just letting you see. Because once you look this way through them, you see just clear.
No,
I think it's the sticker that you're seeing on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
And it's just reflecting them in a way, and this one just does it quicker because it's got sharper angles
through the prism.
But I don't know. I was like, hey, those are kind of cool. So I just keep them all together. Not that I believe in crystals or anything.
Yeah.
I just thought they were nice to look at, at certain angles and whatnot.
That one, yeah, that's that titanium one is the cream of the crop.
I've got a collection of crystal balls, but I don't do seances.
No seances. What is that?
I just like crystal balls.
And then this is for all of you who probably hate it, but it doesn't matter. I like it. I've always liked it, even though it's not real.
Oh, you got pyrite there.
Pyrite.
Couldn't help myself because this one has a lot of shiny angles.
The pyrite, yes.
This one doesn't. It's got teeny little angles.
Nidopelon.
Oh yeah, all the pyrite crystals. Oh yeah,
but this one has really big versus this. It's got teeny ones. This one's got big chunking ones. If I get closer, I'm gonna block the light.
Yeah, I know. Wait for it. Oh yeah.
Inside here, they're huge.
Yep. I got a spot that we gold mine. We deal with a lot of that's all crushed up, and I call it I named the video River of Gold, and I have all that pyrite and mica is just, we got a high banker, and it's just in the corners and in the sand. It's gold colored, and that looks like we were throwing gold out in shovelfuls.
Yeah, I just liked it because I like anything that shines. I don't know.
It's shiny. Yeah.
If it shines, my eye goes to it. Not that it's worth anything. I mean, this one's a little expensive, but.
Well, yeah, that one's cool as hell.
I'll have to see if that store is still in existence. If I was because there's a lot of.
They got any more of that?
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they're still around, and because if I'm stupid enough to buy a piece of it, I'm sure there's a bunch of other people. There's one born every minute, they say.
Exactly.
I just happen to be one of them.
Oh,
I still will not ever give up my silver, though. Like
Give up your what?
my silver.
No,
And
I'm not a big silver stacker.
I do need to convert some from silver to gold. 'Cause
Yeah.
the only gold I have are these. Oh, let me move this down. Trash cans in the way. We have a 1/4 ounce and a 1/10 ounce.
Yep. Gold.
This one is a 22. This one says 2017. So 17 and 2022, I think. Yep, 2022. And then I was at the store and I found these little bad boys. There's a 1 gram
Oh,
little Valcam.
Valcandy.
okay.
Oh,
Yep.
hey. Let me. I'm gonna hijack you for a second. You guys see this?
And then
Oh, little tensigrams.
Look here. You see that?
the oh, nice.
Oh,
Is that a 1 gram or one or
1 gram.
1
10
gram.
gram?
Yeah. 4.9's fine. 1 gram Valcandy.
Hmm.
I made the box to go with it, and it'll hold 5 of them.
Oh.
So if you're wanting to trade some silver for some gold, I can hook you up with that. I mean, I got a lot. I got more of them, but maple leaf.
1 gram maple leaf. Oh, wait, hold on. I forget they're not alternate or
4 9s.
2020. And then this one is, I think, 2022. Yep,
Yeah.
2022.
There we go. Here.
These two, well, all 3 of them eventually. I might keep the 2022, but these 2 are in my Grandma Gold seeded hunt I have coming up. It sold out very quickly, and whoever finds the star coin, which looks like this.
Ooh, star coin. Oh,
Yep. Whoever finds that in the seeded hunt will get their choice of either they get to pick which one they want. And then I'll do it again after that hunt is over. I'll do open the rolls up again, which is what those are for. And then whatever's left over will go into the last one. And I'll probably keep this little teeny one so I have 3 different sizes. And then I got to
nice.
find a half ounce and a 1 ounce. And maybe if they make 2 ounce ones.
What's your channel?
Oh, American Eagle Hoarder. No A.
Okay.
Purposely. I'm not an idiot. I know how to spell. I took it out for a reason.
I'm gonna have to subscribe to you. I think I was, and then I think I got purged.
Possibly. It happens.
You know how YouTube does.
But I finally, well, not finally. I'm monetized, but most of the time, if I'm on StreamYard, I'm not worried about. I just put in when I do the ads that there's some cursing, and it's normally it's most. That's me.
We keep it
We're on his
to a minimum.
Yeah, the only word I try to stay away from is the F-bomb.
Right.
That's the one they seem to care about the most. ASB, C, any other word really, they don't seem to get too up in arms about. But,
so it's American Eagle Hoarder.
Yep, or at Eagle Hoarder if you're trying to type it in quick. And check
What
this
was that? I'm sorry.
At the @ sign shift 2, Eagle Hoarder in one word. Let's see if I have a. Oh yeah, here it is. I don't know how this will work, but I will try to. I'll put it in private chat and just copy and paste that in there in YouTube and see if it comes up. What was I going to say? Oh, Hillbilly, check this out. Did I show you
Okay.
these before?
I can't remember. No.
21-ounce bars,
Nice.
and they're in capsules, and they're all separated. This is what it looks like when it's almost empty.
Okay.
Very sad to see it like this. Very pleasing to see it like this. But I made them a little bit thicker than the stock file. Stock file used to have a big slot on the bottom missing, and I didn't care for that, so I filled it in. So now it's a solid bottom. So if you want to put other stuff in there, like this, it won't fall through. And then I made a top for it so that it would hide what's in there. Obviously, you can see it's on a clear. This one's like a clearish. It's called Twinkle Silver. So if you look at it, you can see all the
There you
silver
are.
in it.
Oh, that's nice.
It's, I guess you can see it. You just need to see a big enough face of it for the camera to focus in on it. The bottom is the easiest way to do it, but it's got a
All
lot
right,
of
just sub to you, man.
Oh, thank you. And then the top, I had to re-edit it, but this side is 3 walls thick, or three lines
Right.
thick, so it's kind of stiff. But this side is only 2, so it's pretty flimsy, right? And you can spread them apart.
Huh.
I don't know why. Same with the this part and this part. So I've updated it so that they're all this size and that you can't split them apart anymore.
That's unusual, isn't it?
But I wasn't paying attention because I just made a block and then I had to put another block in it and then tell it to be hollow, so it would make it hollow. The
Right.
top and this side are the same thickness, but I didn't move the 2 corners in, just that little teeny notch,
Gotcha.
so that these 3 sides would be the same thickness as the top and this. But for
Oh,
me,
Good
I don't
news
care.
is that lets
Oh,
you know
yeah.
you've got really good tolerances on your 3D printer.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
this was on the Ender 7, but even with that, the Ender 7 is very, very like detailed. It's very, very tight tolerances. And I had one. I'm trying to think of where it is. I may have sold it.
Question: what's silver going for right now?
27, I think.
27.
Yeah, drop down a bit. Give me a second. I'll bring up the link. 27.94. So it dropped down to like 27.70 or something, and now it's back up to 27.94. But it's definitely down from 29.
Oh yeah. When I was a kid, you get an ounce of silver for $8, and
Don't tell me that. You're killing my.
come
You're killing me here.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Back.
on, I was born in '69, so my mom
You're just a pup.
my mom used to always give me an ounce of silver for Christmas every year, and through the years, you got to do what you got to do. Ooh, Goldie.
It's gold
Gold
plated.
plated?
Yep. I found them at the coin shop. Found 4 of them. So they're silver, obviously, but they're gold. They're very heavily gold plated. And I'd love to find out a way to get the gold off of them.
You're gonna have to hit them
Melt it.
with
Acid.
acid. You're gonna have to acid them, and then it'll eat all of it, and then you're gonna have to pull the silver out of the acid too later on.
Never mind. Now, what about these? These are all gold-plated coins that I found. That one's very heavily gold-plated.
You're gonna have to acid.
I got 1 or 2 here that are extremely, like really, really
Yeah,
heavily-
you're gonna have to put them in acid.
These I don't care because they're all clad.
Right.
So I don't think the acid would destroy the clad. Like as far
No.
as like turning it into a liquid.
It will. It'll eat the. It'll the
Disintegrate
God. What is
gold
it?
into liquid.
The muriatic acid and hydrochloric acid will eat the gold off and bring it in suspension.
Yeah.
Um,
But I
a
figure
good a good place to look at that would be street tips.
I saw that one. I saw that
Yes, and he does a really good job
guy.
of
Teaching you how to do it.
how to do it.
Yeah, I saw him on there. I watched a few of his. Well, that's what made me think. If I find gold-plated coins, I'm just going to hold them and
Yep.
wait till I have enough. And once I have enough, then I'll get out the chemistry set and start. Going
Yeah,
down.
and
My wife's been getting junk jewelry, necklaces and stuff like that.
Right.
We're saving it up. We're gonna acid it
10
all
karat
out.
gold, that 10 and
Yeah.
Are you a GSA collector?
I just got my first GSA Morgan yesterday.
What year?
Oh.
Right here beside me. Let me get it and I'll tell you.
I bought these the other day. I'm going to use them in an auction stream. It's an 83 and an 84. This one is in really good shape, box and everything, except for it's got like a ding, like somebody dropped it and it hit right there.
Right.
in the box.
Well, my box is in awesome shape.
This one, box is in awesome shape, except for that. And when I tried to peel it off, it started to tear the lining.
Right.
Like, you know what? I'll just leave it there. Just red sticker.
Right.
Hey, mine's an 1883.
A good guy
84.
to get a hold of with coins that who knows would be Gold Eagle. He is really good with
Oh, you got a sticker. He's got a sticker, folks.
he knows a lot about
right
coins.
Yep, 83.
On the card.
Oh, the card?
Yeah, turn it over.
Oh, turn it. Nothing.
Oh, you don't have this card then.
Let me pop you back up. No, that's the card I got. Doesn't have
8-3. These were given with the correct year. So like this card says 84.
Yeah.
That is the second card that came with these. These are the cards that most people want to see because they have the number that match.
Huh.
I've never, no matter how many of these I've never had that card where it doesn't have the number.
The authenticity card.
Let me see your card again.
Okay, it's
You don't have the number on top.
No, it's a different card because they came with two different cards. That one tells the story about it, like about the mint and whatnot. But this one says, wait, start off reading that one.
Says this historic coin is a valuable memento of an era in American history when pioneers were challenging the West.
Skip to the end of that main paragraph.
Their link with an historic period in our nation's history gives these dollars an added appeal.
Go to the next one.
This coin is a specimen of the Morgan dollar.
Go to the end.
This issuance by General Service Administration of the last of the government's holding of 90%.
And that's it?
Well, no, it's 90% silver dollars will serve for millions of Americans as cherished mementos of our nation's history. And then at the very bottom, it says GSA DC 73.11321.
Oh, the number is at the bottom.
No, I think that's a document number.
Yeah, because this says 1972 U.S. government. After the issuance by government or General Services Administration, that's where this card ends. You've got an extra paragraph that this one doesn't have.
Right.
Oh wow.
This is different on the bottom than what yours says, but you don't have the number. So that's odd. I've never seen
Wow,
It's
that's
all,
yeah,
all that
that's
is the same, and then you've got an extra thing about the amount of Morgan dollars that were made.
Right. Well, these are a
Wait, let me see the front of that one. Of your actual this. Let me see what that says.
okay.
Of your actual coin. Open it up. No, the coin. I want to see
Oh, the
Yeah.
coin.
coin. That's why. Look at what yours says versus mine.
Carson City silver dollar.
oh, it's the Carson City.
Uncirculated silver dollar.
Nope.
That's why it's different because yours is circulated. They just slapped it in a box.
Yep, yours is
Right.
uncirculated.
These are
Mine's
uncirculated.
circulated, but it's still from the
Yeah, it's still in
Yeah.
the
for
best
the
shape.
GSA collection.
Right.
Yeah, but yours that one's been circulated, whereas these were straight out of
These
the mint.
that one hasn't.
Boxes.
Right.
That one came off the mint and hasn't been out in public
Yeah, not in
hands.
At
human
least we
hands.
know the difference.
Not in somebody's
That's
pocket.
why that's why you have a different card. And I used to have 80 and an 82 like you have. I bought these thinking they were the same ones that I used to have. I actually have 3 of them. Let me grab the third one. The third one you really like. Ooh. But the ones I had before were not uncirculated. They were just the silver dollar ones. Let me grab one.
Let's see.
Other one.
Yeah, look them up.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up and see what the difference is on the values on these things.
Yeah, Joe would be a big help on those. You know,
No,
Joe
I'm pretty good at coins.
This one, the box is in pristine condition. And I have the card. And look what year
Yes.
the card says.
78. No.
and they match and
Uncirculated.
yeah, uncirculated. Yeah, that's
And I looked this one up under the scope, compared it to PCGS. This one looks to be like a 66, in my opinion, because the 65 plus has gouges that mine doesn't have.
Okay.
And,
if it's uncirculated, it should be better than 66.
well, they did show up in a bag.
Oh,
Yeah, and some of them did get scuffed. Like this one has a little bit of chatter on the cheek and a teeny bit of scratching on the field.
no,
But there's only so much amount of scratching and whatnot that they'll allow before it jumps grade.
Right.
Right.
It's
Mine's got some chatter on the cheek.
it's not going to be a 70 where they
No, I don't think mine will be. Mine might make 65, but it's more than likely it's a 64.
This one is in really good shape. This one got some chatter, but these are actually in better shape than this one. But from what I saw online, as far as this one goes, this should be better than a 65 plus, which would put it in the 4 to 5 digit pricing,
nice.
somewhere in there. These,
And then the mint mark, where were they minted at? Carson City.
They're all Carson cities.
They're all Carson City. Okay.
Yeah, only GSAs.
Because-
GSAs are all Carson City, as far as I know.
Okay, I'm just because a lot, Carson City are, you know what I mean. The mint mark does make a difference.
Oh yeah.
Well, one, I mean, right when you open it, you got the big CC right there, and then it says hugely Carson City.
Right. Okay.
Over, you can see those nice big double C's. Normally they want, guys are looking for double D's, but
right. Denver pumps
the-
them out. Carson City is a less.
Well, depending on whether this one will get a 64 or 65, it's a $600 to $800 coin. So
Nice.
So which one is that? The 84?
the 83.
83. Hold on.
Nice. And you paid how much?
It's hard to tell. I traded a half ounce of a graded half ounce gold coin pre-30 for this and
Did you say a half ounce?
pardon? Yeah, but it was for this and the 10 piece Perth Mint Year of the Dragon set that came in the wooden box.
I have no idea what that one is.
It's got every one of the Year of the Dragons all in one set.
Hmm.
As a matter of fact, there's one that came with it that's gilded that the only way you can get it is with that set.
I actually have.
Let me see. This one is.
This is the year of my car. And I don't know. These aren't Year of the Dragon that I know of. They're just Perth Mint, whatever, with the queen on the back. I just
What year's your car?
12. 2012.
Oh.
This is the
Way newer than mine. I got a 98 Dodge.
Oh God, made of putty and rust.
Okay, here's the.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me. I'm going to share my screen here a second. Oops, wrong screen. Okay.
That's a hell of a lot of globes.
This is that Year of the Dragon set, but now the one I've got came in a box, a wooden box.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see.
Oh, on the left of that screen, it shows it in a box.
Yeah, but well, okay, maybe this one does come in a box. Okay. That's what came up. So yeah, you're right. I just didn't scroll down there. But that one right there, now they may have released it, but when I got it, the only way you could get that one was in this set.
Oh, okay.
And they sold out within like 3 minutes of them bringing this one out.
Oh, nice.
So,
let me see
how many were minted?
The GSA you have.
Okay.
See if you can get hold it real up and then turn it real sharp to the light.
Here, let me zoom in some.
There you
go. Whoops. Yeah, wrong window. I hate it when that happens.
Be right back.
Bro, there we go. I said zoom. There we go.
Did you hear? Hold on. Let me find it before I say this. Here's what he said. Oh, never mind.
Hey, Tommy!
All right. A very light chatter for sure.
Yeah, it's not even a scratch. It's just a little scuff.
Yeah, it's just chatter. There's a little scuff.
There's some behind the bun.
The num and unum.
Right
There's
there.
A little bit of stuff there. But that's like, it depends on how deep it is, but I see very little chatter. The majority of that looks like my 73 or 83, 84, one of those two.
Okay.
Then flip it over.
You guys are saying things that I'm not understanding. What is chatter?
Like when it chatters across it. You ever take a piece of chalk and go fast and it's like da 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 da.
Oh, okay.
Right. So you see right there on the cheek that little. It almost looks like a scratch, but it's not. See it right below under the eye. That's chatter.
Okay, I
point with something sharp.
Like I say, I don't. You know,
hold on.
You guys are.
I'm trying to get
saying words that I'm not understanding, and now that I ask, you know.
Okay, right there. See how there's dark spots on the chest of the bird?
Right.
Those would be chatter.
Oh, okay.
If he turns it the other way, they'll brighten up and get really shiny. Right about there.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to see because it's reflecting that
light.
light.
Does
There
does
they
that
are.
count
That
against
drops
a
that
coin?
drops grade because it's literally wearing off the finish.
So does that count against a coin?
Yes.
Oh, it
It
does.
wouldn't. That would like once you have that anywhere on the coin, it's no longer a 70. It'll
Right.
never be a
Oh,
70. The highest
okay.
you could ever get would be a 69 at best ever. But because it's got more than one, it's definitely dropped below a 68 with no
Right.
trouble at
But
all.
you can see why I'm guessing 64 to 65. I
Okay.
don't think it'll go 65 plus.
Okay. Well,
That one-
now now I know more. You know what I mean? I'm just I dig a lot of dirt and get
Can you get closer to the screen?
and get gold out of the ground. You
I
know
don't
what
know
I mean?
if it'll focus. Oh, wait.
It
Why don't
will-
I just put it under the scope?
even better?
Yeah,
Here.
that would show.
Let me do this. While he's doing that, I'm going to switch mine to the scope if it'll wake up again. And I'll point at my coin where I want you to look on his.
Okay.
Can you turn it? I don't know what kind of scope you got, but
Well, I've got one like I've got a pluggable like yours, kind of, but I've
You know,
modified it, and I can't.
I'm
hitting
one
right
of those
there.
guys that if you can see the eyeball, the ear, and
Here.
hair
can't do
and this and that, I'm thinking, oh yeah, that thing is beautiful. And my idea of beautiful is like, yeah, that thing's a piece of crap. You know what I mean?
that is chatter. All these little nicks and gouges
Oh, okay.
are this like that, this. These are little chatter marks.
See,
if
and
you're
when they put that
looking
under the scope, that right there. Now that
right
I'm
there
looking
on
at it
his,
under the scope,
Okay.
I think
There's a lot of
64
chatter.
is pushing it.
You can
There's a little
you can
chatter.
really see it on their neck.
See how the 1870 is kind of lighter than the rest?
Right.
That's little chatter marks. The stars are a little brighter in certain areas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can really see it on the
There's
big
a
on
little
my
bit
big
of-
TV.
There's a little bit of chatter there. There's some at the tip of these
Yeah, this
leaves.
is definitely 64 at tops.
Now,
Oh
if
yeah,
you-
okay, right in the
Now
field there.
part of those scratches are on the plastic. See them moving?
yeah, like he's got a big scratch that's going like
right.
along the
Oh
way.
yeah, I can see it coming across.
But see,
There's
that's
two of them that I can see, and one going this way that are all plastic.
right. And that's why I kind of tilt when I look at stuff to make sure
But
it's on the.
This
but
is a gouge. That right
Our-
there on mine
our-
would be
our-
a gouge.
Yeah, I'm
Some of
thinking
that-
63 now.
some of that is that die cracked.
Yes.
You know what I
Down
mean?
by the letters. So like I think mine has it too.
Yeah, right
pretty much
there.
all of them have it. Where
See
the
it
word,
by the E coming off of the top of the E there,
let's see if mine has it.
right
Yeah, on yours it's like right here.
there.
It probably goes across the top of all the letters.
Yeah, and it comes at a 90 degree right there. Let's see.
Try and get that. See how mine is lit up?
Right.
See if you can get yours to light up like this, where the
Okay.
field.
Yeah,
is
because I've got a lot more light on here than is
there you go,
normal.
right there. You can see it across these two stars all the way to the E.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Now you've changed it, so it's hard to see.
Well, I'm changing the lights around a little bit. I was going to see if the other lights
There
would
it is.
bring it
You
up
can
more.
see it going from this tip to that tip to there on his coin. Let me grab the other coin because this one here.
And sometimes they'll go all the way around.
Yeah. I'm not
I
looking
think one of these
disinterested.
has
I can see it easier.
Oh, look above
my
the
big
pluribus.
blurb,
Look at that.
blur crack, and the B.
Yeah, that's a full crack.
Yeah, this one has it all the way around.
Okay, that's not just a small one. That might actually be a VAM.
See how big this is on this one?
Yeah.
It goes PLUR down to the right there. Goes
To the
down.
feather?
Yep, down to the feather.
We've got the same crack.
And then going across these three.
Oh yeah, the U and R and
Well, that's the 83, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the
It goes down by three.
BUS.
Oh, you do have the 83. We've got the same coin.
If you look at right here, hold on, let me get the angle. It goes from this one to this one to this one, all the way to the 3.
Okay, let's.
So check those.
Oh,
laps.
look, it passed the 3.
But 1, 2, 3 stars away, it goes to the 3. At least that's what I'm looking at real quick.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I've got it
that's-
here. I've got the same
if I
thing.
move
You're
it-
right.
If I
Oh,
move
yeah.
it might go past. I'm just seeing that much right now.
Oh, yeah, you got all 3 of them.
Yeah, see how it goes? Doop, doop, doop. It's touching them all together.
Yeah, I can't
yeah.
get. See, I can't get mine at the angle you've got, but I've got it up, and it's the
From the
same
neck.
thing.
Oh yeah,
That star from
I
that
can
star
see
to
the
that star.
crack and
See it go all the way to the 1?
Yep.
1 to the neck, neck to the star, star to the star. There's that star and that star.
Oh, it goes underneath part of the neck too. Yep,
Mine's going right through the neck.
yep, right through the end of the neck. Yep, we've got the same die. The same die made our coins.
wow.
They're twins.
And then, let's see, there's
Have you looked at the back?
for.
I mean the reverse.
Oh yeah.
Yep, hey, the
The
crack goes all the
reverse.
way through.
So mine goes from the feather all the way to the feather, and then. Past
Yep.
the feather.
Oh wow.
Feather all the way to the feather.
Look at all the way
Actually,
it starts at
stopped.
the S
It's almost. It's stopping
and
right about
full.
Oh, you're right. It's not between the S and the left
Yours
feather.
isn't, Hillbilly.
Mine stops right there, and then it
Yours-
starts right there.
Yeah,
Yours goes from the O.
No, but well, see, mine's
it's
got
all
it
the way
between the
across.
S and the T.
Oh, you do? Yep.
See?
Okay. I see
It's
it
the
now
it's still
on
the
the big
same.
screen.
See, here's how you tell it's the same. Look at this hump, and look at between states and of.
Yeah, it looks like a little mountain.
Tilt it a bit like that. Like
Not the sherbet.
Yep, it looks like a little mountain, just like yours.
Yep.
So like I'm tilting the top of the coin, like this side of the coin, up instead of down to get this angle. But if you turn it the other way and lift the bottom of the coin, see how I'm lifting it a different way?
Yeah.
I'm keeping this part down and lifting over this end. Then you can see this angle of the crack.
Are the
yours? Can you
it
tilt it
almost
one way?
looks like the W's
the
are
other?
different too.
Well, with the way mine's set up, if I start tilting it much, it starts getting out of focus too much. That's why I was moving the
You
light.
tilt it that way instead of this way. Lift the bottom of the coin, like by the feet of the eagle.
Yeah, that's why I'm lifting here. And
Yeah.
before it washes out before it starts getting.
Maybe pull it down further.
Hillbilly, move your coin over just a little bit. There. Oh yeah, you got the same dot above the eagle's eye.
That.
That's just dirt, I think.
Well, no, they're on both
That-
coins. Just
That
up
right
and
there?
to the left, right there. Move
one?
your coin up just a little bit. Yep, he's got.
Well, no, if you look,
This
Oh,
is
maybe
something
it's
different.
different. Okay.
And that's a little script. But these are made out of the same die because this has the same
Yeah.
die crack.
Yep.
You can see it on his too. It's just a little lighter because of
yeah,
Right.
so, and that's why I was trying to get the light.
But how far around?
There you go. Look, right there.
He's trying
to get in the back.
Oh yeah, it's. Well, that's really cool that, two people got the same coin and we can look at, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So that goes from wing
And look on the
to
edge,
America.
one the little nick above nick above the A and the M. You both have it.
You talking
Right.
about
Oh, that's just
There.
that's where it holds it in the case.
not
Well,
this,
but
not that. You talking about these?
no, the
This is part of the plastic case holding the coin from.
oh, okay.
Out.
I
Because
I
there's
was
one
going,
there,
oh wow.
there's one there. There's the other one.
Okay. My mistake. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
it's just a piece of melted plastic that just holds the coin in. Same with
Right down there. Okay. Yeah. I was like, wow, there's a nick in the coin.
nope, only on the back. Doesn't have it on the front.
Only on the back.
There's the coveted letters.
E pluribus unum.
Yeah, I've got it through. I gotta turn it this way here. You have all of America is die cracked, but then it jumps. It looks like it jumps. I'm gonna try and hold my hand still. Looks like it goes. Where the hell's my coin? Oh, there it is. Looks like it stops there, but then comes up a little bit like, and then jumps, and then it goes from here, jumps over.
Yeah.
through all the
It
letters.
stops.
I gotta turn it a bit.
It goes to A, it stops, and then jumps a star, and then
It goes almost to the second L
yeah.
or first, depending on how you're looking at it.
Yeah. Well.
But then
And then we got double L's.
you got this crack that goes from O to U. I wonder. Oh, we have die clashing right here. See that?
Oh, wow.
That is the neck from the other side of the coin. Right there. And if you flip the coin over, you can see die
Yep.
clashing right there.
Now I've got to look and see if I've got that.
Okay, what is
And then on this side right
what's
here.
die
you can
clashing?
see-
I'm sorry.
This is the leaf. You can see the design of the leaf right there. Goes jagged. Let me see if I can get a better angle at it. It's this one's gonna
Okay.
be hard to see. So die clashing is where there was no coin in the machine when it slammed down.
Okay.
So the both sides of the coin, a hint of the back is pressed into the die.
Oh, okay.
So, and that's normally what I would believe. All right, here we go. So here's the leaf. It goes down, out, down, and like this little bump in that corner should not exist. That should be smooth as butter's butt. Same with this line. This
Oh,
jagged
okay.
line right there, that shouldn't exist. So if you follow this with your eyes, this right here, boom, boom, remember this shape.
Right.
Now, it's not a V, a pointy V, it's a flat V. Remember
Right.
this shape. I'm going to show you that shape right there. See it?
Yep.
There you go. And there's the leaf tip, and this teeny little leaf.
Oh, okay. I see it now.
Right
Okay.
There's the leaf tip and the teeny tip right there.
Yep.
That's called a
I
die
see it.
clash. And I have a couple of them that have that same die clash, but I want to show you one that's really cool that you probably won't see for a long time. I had 3 of them, and I sold 2 of them. Not at first, not knowing how much they were. I could have sold them for.
How much they were worth? Yeah, we all done that.
I got a fair amount.
No die clashing on mine.
On yours?
No.
Oh, really?
no.
Let me see your coin. I bet there is.
You guys got the same coin.
Yeah, but die clash depends on what happens when you actually make that coin.
I'm gonna bet. All right, go ahead and switch me over to you. All right. Let me see.
I was.
Nope. Turn it around.
I'd already started looking around.
Oh, stop. Go back up. Let me see the bird
Stop.
head. The bird head.
Pardon me.
Don't quit. Don't turn the coin. Turn
Well,
it back to it.
okay.
Turn it clockwise. Keep going. No more.
Okay.
A little more. Now slide the whole. Okay, see the line going across the beak?
Yeah.
Remember that line. Okay, now turn it all the way back.
Oh, there we go.
No, keep going. Keep going. We're not there. All right, let me see the top. The move it to the left. Left.
Oh, other left.
Military left. Up.
Ah, it's as far as I can go up.
Right.
I've got a
Lean it.
bar holding that holds my camera up that it's hitting.
All right, slightly tilt it left to right, not up and down.
I just love our coins, and because
Now try lifting
look
it the other
how
way.
Try lifting it.
The other way. Lean it the other way. Okay, yeah, you definitely don't have the die clashing, but now slide it down and to the right. Okay, now start tilting it the other way.
Okay. Let me try to do it with the light.
Well, whoa.
Okay, but use the other light. There we go. On this side, maybe.
So yours
look
has
how
the line that goes
look how
through
Yeah,
the
it's got the line.
it goes through the beak, but it's not very strong.
No.
yours might be an his was struck before yours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would have been struck before mine.
Yeah. I just love our coins, and look how stern that eagle,
There.
the face on the eagle
Yeah,
is. It's
there's a
just
line there.
stern.
It's just not very pronounced, but only in a certain light can you see it.
Right.
That I believe is a VAM. I just don't remember which one. That's
Oh, there's the line.
an 83. Hold on, let me see if I can find one.
VamWorld.com.
Well, first I look under PCGS just to see if they have anything listed, and they do not.
Oh,
83 maybe. Is that a 4 or 3?
With 3. 83.
Okay. And the 84 has 2 VAMs. Let's see which one those 2 VAMs are.
Okay, 1883 CC. Slated CC dash.
There is no picture.
No, and I don't see one that actually lists that line.
That's not showing it.
I just can't imagine, all that pressure to
Oh, here we
put
go.
all the detail into a coin. You know what I mean? Wow.
There's only 3 VAMs on the 83cc that are not double date.
Okay. Well, let me show you this one real quick.
Okay, let me pop you back up.
So this is 1887.
Yes.
If you look by the jaw, you can see the die clashing below the chin, the neck.
Right.
Yeah.
Right there. You go over here, you can very clearly see there's a stamped leaf.
Yeah. Did I see something
Yeah.
in front of the lips?
Hold on.
And
Okay.
inner neck is a big hole.
So right here, there's a bit of something there. Lips, there's like a line, but that's not. We're not going to focus too much. But that's a very, very clear die clashing, right?
Right.
Somewhere. That's got a little bit of it right there.
That big hole in her neck. You know what I
Look
mean?
at how very clear this is. Like that is
Yeah.
very, very
Oh, yeah.
strongly bashed. Right? I have a line going straight up to the
Right.
end.
Oh, yeah.
But it doesn't matter which way I angle it, you can see it.
Right.
Yep.
Now where that is on here,
And then you got to line up that
I
direction.
don't know. Right? And this one does have some die clashing or die cracks. I just gotta find them.
But this,
There's one right there from the S, or that's no, that's cracked. But this one here,
That off the S. Yeah.
there's a nice one down by the $1.
And then just below the N, too.
oh, right here, there's something going on right there. Not sure what that is. Yeah, you can see a nice line right here.
Oh, over by the L. Yeah.
No. See this line going from leaf to leaf?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Very gradual line.
hey, Ernest.
I'm a little behind. It's
That's okay.
easier for me to see it on my big TV than it is on my phone.
You can see more die clashing right there, that little loop. Zoop.
And there's one just above the wing, too. There's a line.
Yeah, there's that line that goes straight to the end. This
And
little
then-
loop here
And they
is opposite
just
of the
above
head.
the wing,
So that little
under
loop,
the N. Yep, right there.
there's that loop. It's the nose. That loop for the nose. That's why.
Oh,
the
yeah,
this
that
part
you
is
can see
sticking
the
out.
nose.
You can
Yeah.
see this part is sticking out, and that's why. The
Yeah,
lip,
you can see. I can see that nose. Yeah.
that's sitting right here, and that's the line that transferred over. It's the tip of this, or this. It's one of these two lines that transferred over to the lip
Right.
and to the nose.
Yep.
But anyway, I want you to pay attention to that eye right there. Does that look funny to you?
Yep.
Hold on. I'll show you what you're seeing.
The line.
Notice that line's different.
Yep.
There's only one line. That has two lines. I'm going to
Double.
zoom it in so you can really see it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
See the doubled eye?
Yeah.
That's an alligator eye. Here's the same year. Doesn't have it. In fact, from the same bunch of coins that my dad had. But if you look over here, look at that.
Oh, yeah. She only got one. Yep.
See the doubling?
Yep.
You're looking at YouTube, aren't you?
Well, I'm watching.
He's a little bit lagged, so he can see it on the big screen.
Yeah,
okay,
the big screen is way easier for me to see it
okay.
than
So,
it is
all right, I have
on
to
my
wait a second.
4-inch, phone. Sorry.
Okay, so right here is the doubled on this one, but you can see a lot of die cracking
Oh, yeah.
all the way down. Then I don't know what this scuff mark is, but through the 7 to the 8, from the 8 to the 8, from the 8 to the 1, from the 1 to the neck, from the neck to the star, and it jumps.
Look at that crack.
And it goes from this star. Oh, wait, it's still there. I'm sorry. I needed to angle it a little different. Well, it goes neck to the star, 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 to the E.
Right.
I'm trying to angle this one a little better. I don't
And
think
chewing over the E.
right there.
Yeah.
It goes
It
a little
picks
bit
up-
over. Then it goes from P to the L. Trying to find it now. This R looks doubled almost.
Yeah, it's got a little weird thing on the R there.
Oh, wait, the B has it too, so never mind.
Yeah, I was going to say that on those, if that's all I saw, I would think it was machine doubling.
Yeah. So there's more cracking there that goes from. Trying to tilt it better. All up here somewhere. Just
Yeah,
above
from
the U.
the U.
Yeah. Then you can see it doing it again. Oh, there we go.
U to the star to the star.
Yep, star to star to star, star to star, and then it jumps. And then we got some issue right there, but there you can see all that. But yeah, that one you can see this lip's got the same thing.
Yeah.
She's got her hair lip there.
Where is it? There's
Beaver
another
bliss.
die clash part right there. Part of the leaf you can see go up, down, over. You can see a leaf right there.
Yeah.
Trying to keep it so it's showing the line.
Wouldn't it be nice just to get, when they change dyes and you had brand new, fresh, uncirculated, just the first stamp, just boom after
Oh, first strikes.
first strike. Oh, wouldn't
Now
that
this
be
one
just
here,
the best?
it would be. Look at this crack straight through the
Oh,
hair.
geez. By the hair there?
Mm-hmm. All the way to there that I can see. Yeah, it seems to stop right there.
Yeah,
This is
about
this
three
is one of
row,
the
three
this is one
curls
of the
in.
few it's one of the few hobbies where an error and a mistake is worth more than a perfect coin.
Yep.
I would argue
Oh,
that.
wow. Look at that crack from the hairline up
Oh,
to that star.
that is on my plastic. Talk about this one here.
From the hairline, stop right there. Oh, yeah, right there.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. It goes all the way to there.
Wow, it even goes into the hair.
Yeah, that's the one I've been talking about. That one goes all the way. It's like a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is probably the most. This one goes. Look at this one. It goes.
Has the most character.
From the S to the hat, from the hat over. Right there. I don't know how far it goes, but it doesn't go all the way. It stops, but that one.
Wouldn't it be neat if you could like get a hold of one of those dies for your collection?
Oh, God.
I'm sure they're out there somewhere. And then.
But yeah, first strike on a coin and just nobody touched it, just with gloves and an absolute perfect first strike. Oh, could you imagine that one?
This one. Oh, that one.
Well,
Man, if I
I'm
worked for the
fading.
Yeah, me too.
What's
if I
that?
worked for the mint, when I would go and first strike, I would put it in my pocket. I'd pay for it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I just said I was fading.
Well, I'm fading because I'm tired and
I've got a big day tomorrow. I'm gonna pull us up into a group and we'll all say goodbye. See who all's still in here. Thank y'all for hanging out. This has
thank
been
you
fun.
for showing me and telling me, about coins and that kind of stuff. I'm a stupid gold digger. You know what I mean? I dig dirt, and this was super, super interesting. Looking at the cracks and that was awesome. I loved it.
Well, I'm glad
I
I
was
could teach
completely fascinated. That was amazing, guys. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Thanks for coming up.
Hell yeah. Anytime, guys.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I mean, I see Stacy more here lately. But Ego, I mean, I used to go over there and pester him all the time.
Hey, I'm good for pestering.
Much. I've been just, I don't know, just working and doing 3D prints. And
I had a lot of health issues earlier in the year, so.
Oh, to not to take too much time, but do you mind if I ask what happened?
Oh, I've got a bad back. I have had for years, and my doctor died in December.
Oh.
And I had a really good we had a really good setup going. About every 3 to 4 months, I would get a 1 month supply of painkillers, and I'd make them last 3 or 4 months.
Right.
And he was giving me the 10 milligram oxys because I've been on painkillers for almost 30 years. And
Sounds like
you
my
build
life.
up
Yep.
you build up a tolerance, it's
Oh, yeah. Yep.
but so after he died, I went down there and they brought some PRN or RP whatever in. Well, I can't give you painkillers. I said, okay, how am I supposed to get them?
Exactly. Yep.
They said you got to go to the pain clinic. I said, I've been to the pain clinic. It's a joke.
Yep.
And they said, well, that's the only way. White River Med Systems here in this county has bought almost every doctor, clinic, everything. You have to go through them. So now remember, this is December.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I had refilled my painkillers, I'd gotten 60 of them in the first part of September. I still had about 6 or 8 of them left in December when he died.
Yeah.
By the end of the year, by January 1st, I was completely out.
Well, yeah, and you were only using them.
Right. Yeah. No doctor would do it. They all said, you got to go to the pain clinic. You got to go to the pain clinic. So I went to the pain clinic and I walked in. I said, listen, I said, they want me to come to the pain clinic. And I told them why. I said, can you work me in? They said, yeah, we can get you in. 3 months.
Oh.
It was April before they could get me in.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Really?
I said, what do I do until then? And they said, well, we can't help you. You can get your medical marijuana card. I said, I've already got it. I said, but it expired right before my doctor died. Will y'all sign for it? And they said, no. So.
Oh, Jesus.
Now get this. We were also working on a blood pressure issue I had because my blood pressure was creeping up. When I hurt, my blood pressure goes up.
Oh yeah.
So
you're in pain. Your heart.
Exactly. They start changing my blood pressure medicine around, giving me stronger and stronger blood pressure medicine, and which I can understand why when my wife takes me to the emergency room and my blood pressure is 215/121.
Oh, wow.
Okay. 3 days later, she had me back at the emergency room. My blood pressure was 60/30.
Wow.
Because they were giving me such strong blood pressure medicine that when I finally quit hurting, my blood pressure would crash and I'd just almost die.
Oh, geez.
Okay, so I get in there for my first appointment.
Mm-hmm.
I pee in a cup.
Yeah.
They come back and they said, you've got Xanax and Ambien in your system. I said, right, I've got prescriptions for them. You told me to take them to help me sleep because I didn't have painkillers.
Yeah.
They said, well, we're not going to give you opioids when you've got that in your system.
Oh, my God, really?
I said, okay, you told me to take them. I said, but look here. I said, I won't take them. And they said, well, but you've got it in your system. I said, ma'am, look. I said, here is my bottle of Xanax. Okay, look, it's almost a year. It was 11 months old. And I poured them out. I said, count them.
40 of them in there.
I said, count them. There's been 4 of them taken in a year.
Yeah.
They still would not get. She said, well, we'll give you 5 milligram hydrocodones and then you can come back in a month and we'll test you again. I said, ma'am, I said, hydrocodone does not touch my pain, but it does tear my stomach up. That's all it does. She said, well, that's all we're going to give you. I said, oh, fine, call it in. Okay, so I said, you ever heard the song, I'll Never Shit Solid Again? It's a real song. Look it up. So I'm sitting there taking this stuff just exactly the way they tell me to, even though it's not doing anything for me. I go back in the 30 days, pee in their cup. They said, okay, you don't have the Ambien or the Xanax in your system. They said, do you have your medical marijuana card? I said, no.
You didn't sign for it.
You wouldn't sign for it. My doctor here in town wouldn't sign for it. They said, well, we're not going to give you your medicine until you have your medical marijuana card. I said,
Oh
wait.
my God.
I said, when I was in the systems 8 years ago, if I had tested positive for THC, you would kick me out of the system. Now you're telling me it's required?
Yeah, oh God.
So I go get the card. 2 weeks later, I come in. I got got it in email so I could print it out. Took it in there and showed it to them. She said, "Okay, well, you use Walmart, right?" And I said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, I've called in your medicine." I got over there. You know what they called in? 14 5-milligram hydrocodones.
Ibuprofen. Oh,
That's
Yeah, I
it.
was going to say 800 milligram ibuprofen.
14. Okay, for a whole month.
Okay.
So I go, oh, you got to be kidding me. Now, at this point, I'm mad. And I had a trip to, well, you remember a couple of months ago, back in as June or July 1, I went to Springfield, Illinois. While I was in Springfield, Illinois for a week, on a Wednesday, I get a phone call from them, the pain clinic. You've been randomly selected for a pill count and drug screen. I said, ma'am, I'm in Springfield, Illinois. I said, I tell you what, make up the paper. I quit. Okay, just get me out of your system. Give me the little sheet of paper you gave me 8 years ago when I left that said I was in good standing. I'm not going to do this anymore because I cannot drive down there and you're going to give me a black mark on it. And she said, well, yeah, because you can't refuse a drug screen. I said, fine, I am. Just take me out of the system. So I get back the following Monday. I get a knock on the door, and it's FedEx. I have to sign for a letter. And it's them kicking me out of the system because I missed 2 drug counts.
oh Jesus Christ.
So I get in my car and drive down there. And I walk in. I said, I want the letter that says I'm in good standing. This says I missed 2 drug counts. She said, well, we show you've missed 2 drug counts. I said, I've not even been here but for 2 months. You've only given me 14 pills other than the first one that you gave me before we started. I said, so how could I have missed 2? I said,
Yeah.
matter of fact, I've not missed any because you called me on Wednesday for a Thursday drug count. I quit on Wednesday. So I did not miss Thursday's count. I wasn't even in your program then.
Oh
She
God.
said, well, that's what they said. I said, well, where's the other one I missed? She said, well, it shows that you were in Colorado. I said, ma'am, that was 8 years ago.
Oh Jesus.
Of course.
So I called my old osteopathy doctor, my DO, that had moved back to Vermont and cussed him. He's a real good friend of mine. So, I called him. I told him what was going on. He said, well, why don't you find you another DO? I said, there's not any more around here. He said, yeah, there is. He said, the guy I graduated from medical school with is over in Mountain View, about 35 minutes from here. He said, I'll hook you up and we'll get you over there. I went over there. He looked at my stuff and he said, well, that makes sense about the blood pressure. I said, but they want me to go to the pain clinic. They're making me jump through these hoops. I said, and I'm only getting these things like every 3 to 4 months. He said, you're only getting a month's supply every 3 to 4 months? I said, yeah. He said, well, I can do that here. And he wrote out the prescription. I had 60 of the 10 milligram oxys, and that was 2.5 months ago, and I still got pills up there.
Yeah,
so
you still got 300 of them sitting in the, yeah.
And I'm not happy about it, but I did kind of show my ass a little bit. When they came back out and said that they're not going to change my letter from them, I said, well, it's a good thing we got Uber in this town, isn't it? And they said, why is that? I said, because y'all are too stupid to drive. I turned around, walked off with everybody in there laughing. But see, it's the same way with everything. People that abuse it
make it hard for everybody else.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but that's what it is. So it's been. I mean, there's not. I went for a 3-month period that my blood pressure did not get below 3 figures over 3 figures.
Didn't go under 3 figures.
Right. It was always running like 179 over 148. And then I found out that can cause emotional problems too, and self-control problems. You know, high blood pressure causes that. I didn't. Not daring Hawkeye. See you at the bank. Daring Hawkeye. Oh, hey, is that who I think it is? Is that my banker? Here. Star Notes. Hey guys, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Star Dog, how's it going?
Check this out. That daring Hawkeye. He is an awesome banker. You see these $100 Star Notes? I was showing them out there. I was showing it off.
Jerry.
That's Star Notes.
Oh,
And one of them is a 93.
That's Daring Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, I told him to come in. We have fun in here. Yeah, I picked up a bunch of pennies from him earlier. And what surprised me is, look at this.
What do you got? Nasty old.
These are like almost uncirculated. That's a 68 Denver.
Somebody turned in a bunch of their grandpa's nice coins.
Right. That's a 1960 Denver. And I mean,
those are like brand new coins. Basically.
Yeah, they're like brand. So I saved those out. And then there was a couple of old, I think one of them's a 61. Yeah.
Well,
there's a 61 Canadian.
Before I got the job I have now, I worked at a salvage yard.
Yeah.
Junkyard,
right.
Pull parts, pull, motors, tranny. And I'd find change you would not believe. I even sent one to Joe. It's like a 1960 something, and it's almost perfect. It's shiny. It's like, wow.
So
just a penny that,
Yeah.
But it's amazing. Yeah, we found, let's just say, interesting things in salvage cars.
I can imagine. Are those all Wheaties?
These are all pennies that I need to go through. This bag alone was brought in from a kid and his grandma.
Holy cow.
Wow.
Right? And then this is different people that have dropped off coins.
Wow. Holy.
I don't even like searching pennies. But
I love it.
If I find the 1909 SVDB, it'll be worth it.
I tell you what, how much you want for them, and if I find the if I find the VDB in there, I'll send it to you.
You'll send me the VDB, but not the SVDB.
Yeah. You caught that, huh?
Yeah. Do you know how much money that people throw away in just pennies in a year?
Oh yeah, I used to just do this with them and flick them at like my friends and whatnot. They'd bounce
right.
Off
yeah.
into the dirt.
Yeah, it's throw them at people.
It's over $4 million that people throw away in the trash of pennies.
It's funny.
$4 million
are too long.
I really think we need to get rid of the penny. Round it up to the nickel.
Somebody didn't count when they made this roll.
No.
Yeah, that's might be a little short.
No, this is too long. All of these are too long.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah. Like
That whole stack over there is too long.
I'm trying to make up for the gap that the end of this does. This is like 3 or 4 pennies too long. All of these are. All of these.
Wow.
There's just way too. Somebody wasn't like count. They were just. Well, let's get close to the ends of the roll. Like there's barely any room for what's left. Whereas these, look at how much paper's left.
They might have started running out of tubes and started putting more
Yeah,
in them.
I mean,
Let's throw a couple in there. We just need to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Something to that effect, probably. Like this one's missing a couple, 1 or 2. But I'm like, well,
yeah,
I
Hawkeyes.
never look through pennies, so I might as well.
Hawkeyes, true. Pennies will go up. Yes, they will. But come on.
Okay,
I think we need to
Canada's already
round up
quit.
at least to the nickel.
Canada's already quit making them, hadn't they?
Right. Yeah.
No, they quit making the dollar.
Yeah.
No, they quit making the penny.
This
okay.
tape is old and crusty. Like it doesn't even stick.
Oh, those. Oh man, those would be good ones just to go through, and that would take a long time to go through that many freaking pennies.
Yeah. Hawkeye, don't you overlook the mess that you see behind me. So,
Yeah.
hey, I found out something here recently. People using magnet fishing tools over in Europe to go to those fountains and stuff where the tourists throw their coins in and yanking all those steel euros out of there.
And well, you know what? What's really funny is when I was working for the salvage yard, I found euros here in Missoula, Montana. Is that funny as hell?
Yeah.
I don't know how. I don't know what. I don't remember what car it was, but yeah, it was like 24 cents of just euros. And I'm like, okay, I thought I found something, really cool. And it was like, it's a euro. Okay.
The coolest thing I found, doing just regular coin hunting stuff.
Yeah.
I was down at Simmons Bank down Central Arkansas and drove through one day and they said, I asked them if they had any halves and they said no. And then he said, wait a second, can you come inside? So I went inside and he said, we'll sell you the bag out of the coin counter because they had one of the public coin counters that you just take the receipt out.
Yeah.
And he said, but you got to buy the whole thing. I said, okay, how much is in it? It's not more than 1,000, right? Because it'll only hold 1,000. He said, that's right. I said, I'll take it. It was $643 worth of halves in it.
3 penny.
Okay.
And there were 140 something silvers in it.
No,
but
wow.
the coolest thing, there was an 1870 British large penny in it.
Oh, really?
In that bag of $50.
Wow.
It was about a $40 penny.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of old pennies?
I'm not that type of old pennies. The old coins I have are like 2,000 years old.
Because I have I have some coins from 1700s.
Nice. Yeah, I've got a lot of those, but what I normally go after is the 2,000 and 2,100 and 1,900 year old, the stuff around, Rome and stuff like that.
Okay. So you're going way old.
Yeah, I've got a silver drachma back here that's over 2,000 years old.
Wow.
Did you say a silver drachma?
Drachma. DRACHM.
Drach what? Say it again.
The drachma.
Drachma.
Drachma. Okay, I'm thinking of something else.
It's from Afghanistan. Aziz II, king of Bactria, which is Afghanistan now. Looks like this. Isn't that pretty? Oops, it's upside down.
Oh.
Turning around.
For me, pretty, I would say no, but I'm not into coins that I know nothing about.
Ancient coins.
Maybe if I knew more about it, it would become prettier.
Scrappy,
old.
you're back.
It's definitely very vague artistry.
Yeah, see the horse, the knight riding the horse?
Yeah, the flailing arm man.
Yeah.
And the flailing arm. Yeah, there. It was like, oh yeah, we're gonna put a piece of silver there and put a kind of a die there and just hit it with a hammer really hard.
And what's really cool is these were minted from 35 BC to 5 AD. And they were all hammer struck by hand.
Yep.
So you know they were doing it every day.
Yep. They
So
just swung a hammer.
so there
bang,
is a
bang.
there is a non-zero chance that that coin was struck on the day Jesus was born.
Yeah.
There's a non-zero chance. What does that mean?
That means they were striking them from 35 BC to 5 AD, and they struck these every day. They didn't have weekends.
So they struck him during the crucifixion?
No, I mean I said during on the day he was born.
Oh. So 05. So until he was 5.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, they were striking these.
Mapping.
Yeah. So you know, and I like old stuff like that. I've got a whole collection of stuff from, you know, Mesopotamia and you know, places like that I just like them.
They just tickle your fancy.
Yeah, just think 2,000 years this coin's been in existence. How many people have bought a cup of coffee with that piece?
Or, you know, touch that coin.
Yeah.
You know, even you know, like a penny that, you know, when Abraham Lincoln was in, you know, power, you know, how many people bought things with that penny and touched it and in their pocket? And if those coins could freaking talk, you know.
I don't know if you'd want to hear the stories.
Well, that might be true.
Well,
some of them might not just be nasty, like with the way people have treated each other throughout the years, but I'm talking about the other nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might get bits of that information you never wanted to hear.
Yeah.
I was owned by this.
Yeah, I was owned by a prostitute, and she bought this to clear up a little bit of this, and you know.
I actually have a brothel coin.
Oh, do you?
Yep, 1855, large cent. That was modified for the brothels.
Oh, modified.
They weren't allowed to handle the money.
That sounds fancy.
I know exactly where it's at. Give me 1 second. It's very interesting. Funny when you read it too.
Good for one handy.
It says Happy's Hobby Hut. It's
Yeah.
a pleasure. It's a business doing pleasure with you.
I was gonna say it's a pleasure doing business with you.
Other way around. It's a business doing pleasure with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
If Hawkeye's still here. Hawkeye, remember I was telling you about the movie poster? That's 35 grams of, that's a little over an ounce of silver.
Oh, yeah.
And it's from, you can see it over and over and over. It says New Zealand Mint.
Show me the silver. He's got a token too. Scrappy. Good for one penicillin. One for
it's a sheet of silver.
One good cheese sandwich.
And I made a little stand for it.
One good cheese Sammy.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Clearing
That's
stuff
making me
up.
hungry. It's making me hungry now.
It took me a second. It wasn't exactly where I thought it was.
Toast cheese sandwich and tomato soup.
I am.
Here, let me pull you up big.
This is for sale. I don't care to keep it because I've gotten my giggles out of it.
Oh, All right, I'm checking the big screen.
All right, hold on. Let me switch. So if you know anyone that's looking for a nice little brothel coin, there we go.
1855. Nice.
Full word liberty, all the stars, all the
No hair lip.
Yep, no fuzzy hairs on the lip. You ready?
Yep. Good for one free handy. Oh.
Let's turn it this way.
Wow, there's no cracks for what I can see, and that's in good shape for. Oh,
But look at the way they've
Somebody-
modified it.
somebody modified. Yeah.
But
Little.
they did this at the brothel.
Really?
Not later.
How much you want for it?
Do you know who William Finds Pennies is?
I've heard the name. I've not.
He works for PCGS. He got a job grading coins there.
Yeah.
Oh, let me switch this back over.
Here, I'll pop his up.
There it is. I had him look at it, and I said, "Is it what? Like, have you ever seen anything like this?" He goes, "Yeah, that's a brothel coin." And I said, and I zoomed in just like that, and he said it's worth about up to $300.
Wow.
I was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "Hot damn!" And it's not just the fact that it's. I mean, the brothel coin makes it more valuable, but the fact that it's actually in such good shape, where you have the full word liberty.
Right. Oh yeah.
Right, because that's what I was going to do. Is I was going to see if I could send it in and get it graded.
I don't know what the grading would be, because I don't know anything about large cents. That's the only one.
Well,
See, a large penny.
Normally on something like that,
it
they'd
is.
send it back as damaged and wouldn't give you a grade. But if you specified that what it was, they might validate it.
Yeah, okay, it is a big cent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
Wow, it's in good, it's in immaculate shape for that year.
Yeah, this is older than my oldest coin as far as my mortgage.
Oh, I'm sorry. Show me the silver. You're not going to believe what I did. I'm going to have to apologize here. I looked up and just saw the show me, and I thought you were show me stacker.
Oh.
Oops. I
apologize. Please don't be mad at me.
Hold on. I got one for you.
Yeah.
Wait. Hey, Hawkeye, the inflation would cause it to go the other way. You'd need about 300 of those to be equal to the same one, wouldn't you?
It's like
or am I thinking backwards?
Throwing a penny down a hallway, huh?
Oh God. But yeah, that's what he said it was worth. Now, I wouldn't ask for that much, because that would be full value, and then it leaves no meat on the bone for anybody else.
Yeah.
Don't dash my dreams.
And I'm going to tell you, even at half that, it'd be more than what I'd want to give just on a lark,
Oh yeah.
But I had to ask because I had no idea what something like that would go for. That's kind of like those the hobo nickels.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've never gotten into those just because I don't know enough about them, and I don't want to learn enough about them to be able to value them.
The only thing they are is somebody who took the time to grind away at the coin to make it look like something.
Right.
Most of it is skeleton.
Right.
And that's it. That's all it was somebody was on a train, had nothing better to do but whittle away at a coin.
Needed something to do, so they just
and they
had what change they could get.
They would take a nickel, make the buffalo nickel look like a skeleton buffalo guy or Indian, Native American, whatever you want to say.
Right.
And they would just do it to pass the time.
Oh yeah, that's
Other than
what
that,
those were.
They're not really worth anything other than unless you're like die hard for the art, you know.
Right.
And
like I bought a comic book.
they really did artwork on those, you know.
You got a comic book?
Just
Yeah,
think about it. Somebody sitting there with a nickel, scratching it with something else. You know what I mean? And making a skeleton buffalo. You know how much that takes talent. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
That's a little bit of Americano. You know what I mean?
So I bought this off eBay. The guy was selling it for $60. I bought it, and this book has never existed in this form. It's a blank white variant, Amazing Spider-Man number 648. It came blank.
Wow.
You can take it to the comic cons or where the artist or whatever were doing signatures.
Right.
So you could have the artist do a quick little drawing on it, and the more you paid, the better the drawing. But this guy was like, well, I'm going to do it my own art and sell them on eBay. Well, I like the art so much because it's styled in the McFarlane style of Venom.
Yeah.
Where he had big eyes and a greeny teeth. I'm pretty sure he did nothing to the backside of it. Apparently I put this in two things just to stiffen it up a little bit.
Well, yeah.
But the book itself isn't worth anything. I just happen to pay more because I liked
the art.
Like the Venom style.
Hold on a second. I just liked the art. See how it's all blank?
Right.
The entire book was like that. But if you look close, the words went all the way across. You can see real close that the words are under there.
Yeah.
Right? And that's where he left some of it open. But this is a piece of paper right here. Like this little triangle. It's actually a little piece of paper on there that he glued on there to cover up the M. Which I was like, what the heck? Why would he do that? Well, now I know why. It was because it was easier for him to do that and draw on it than to try and draw over all this red and black and white.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The thing. Well, he did such a good job on it. John something, and he did this in 2012. And I bought it because I love the art. I thought it was great.
Oh yeah, the Venom look and the black, the white, it's amazing. But
inherently, the book is worth nothing. It was just worth $60 to me.
Right.
So just like that, like you were saying, to you, the coin wouldn't be worth the full value or even half the value because you're not a huge fan of the era, other than maybe the novelty of it, the idea of being able to reach in. I mean, since you're married, you could probably use it back and forth for the missus, Hey, honey.
Hey,
fling her a coin at her. Say, hey, honey, it's date night. And,
I've got
back with it, but
you got to give your dog a scratch for me. I can see him under the table.
I've still got the first coin that I collected.
There we go.
But there's a story behind it.
Hold on.
My great granddad got a Morgan and gave it to my parents on the day I was born.
Nice.
And he took a chisel.
There you go.
He took a chisel and carved a W in it.
Hold on, Mama.
Oh, we got two.
Yeah,
So,
this is Mama, this is daughter.
Oh,
this is Kappa, this is Kauai.
Butt scratches.
on August 24th, my wife and I went over to the Ozark Folk Center over in Mountain View, and there's a woman in there does wire wrapped jewelry.
She just wants to look in the middle there.
So my wife gave her my Morgan that my great granddad gave to me when I was born, and she took it.
Oh, can't leave.
And look here.
Ouch.
You can still see the W he carved in it.
Oh, nice.
All right. Hold on. Mama's turn. Come here. Come on.
Someone's
Get-
getting attacked over there.
Come here. Come here. Come on, Mama. Up.
Now, I forgot to tell her not to clean it, so she cleaned it, which I really don't care because I'm not ever going to get rid of it anyway.
Butt scratch.
But to me, and that's why I started learning to wrap, because I'm going to wrap stones.
Butt scratch. Oh yes.
But it's just a simple 21. But to me, that means so much to me because my wife had it made into a necklace for me for our 40th wedding anniversary. And I got that from my great granddad. He actually carved that W on it right there.
That is worth more than any coin ever struck.
And when all the rest of my tools get here, I'm going to be able to wrap coins like that. But that's another coin that it's priceless to me, but it wouldn't be worth that much to other people.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I've got a video on my stream there that says, but what is it? Value versus worth or something like that. What is it worth?
Yep. Oh, someone's getting jealous.
Oh,
my lovin's too.
Oh.
I don't know what it is, but if you rub their ears, they love to lick your fingers. Like I do this, and she's got her ears cropped from the breeder that I got her from. He cropped her ears when she was a pup.
What?
They do it because they're very quick to attack the ears in a fight.
Right.
So if their ears are trimmed, they can't get them. They can't catch them.
Right.
And if you every time they're playing, she goes for her ears immediately.
Oh.
So she's learned to, dip, dive, duck, dodge, and dive, and all that. But it's a elective surgery, but it's very safe for them to have their ears cropped in the off chance that they get in a vicious fight.
Hey, Eagle, have you seen these?
Those are cool.
Oh, you want to be pet again?
One day I'll win one of those.
I don't know what that is. It's a pen.
It's a pen, a lever action pen.
Oh my God!
What do you think?
Put it around your thumb like Arnold did in Terminator.
Yeah, spin it.
Yeah. Now your challenge, sir, is to make a large, full-size shotgun that when you spin it around your hand and you cock the shotgun, only a little tip of a pen comes out. So you got to hold the whole thing out when you're.
Oh.
No, Scrappy, I can dodge a rock that 403 usually throws at me at the claim.
What about this? What about this one there, Eagle?
You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a dodgeball.
What about that? Yeah, but look.
That one's too loud for me.
Nah.
And it's a stylus.
The stylus is cool. The pen tip should have popped out of the stylus.
One of these days, Hillbilly, I will win one of your inkwell ones.
The fountain pens?
A fountain pen. One of these days, I'll win one.
Where did I left my latest fountain pen. I left up. Ooh, hey, I am making the ultimate fountain pen right now.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna win it.
I'm not going to be racing it. I'm not going to be giving it away either.
Oh sure, fine.
Hey, it's going to have 3 grams of gold inlay in it.
Oh, you mean you're gonna have some of this stuff?
Matter of fact, 3.1. It's going to be a 1/10 ounce. Yep, gold.
One of them things, and a little bit of gold in there.
It's all going to be placer gold.
Yep, that's what this is.
What is that?
Jingle,
that's got some of the silver in it, don't it?
Nope. Oh,
okay.
There's There's a key inside.
Oh, okay. I thought that was some of that crystalline silver that
No,
I got out of
the
Joe's stuff the
silver
other day.
thing is a key, and all the black or whatever is the gold.
Yeah.
It's all placer.
I've got
Yes.
a little over 5 grams right now. I need to get some more.
Nice.
But I'm going to use 3.1 grams in this. But I am literally going a little bit at a time. It is going to be immaculate. The piece of wood that I'm using on it is a double dyed maple burl that's been stabilized, and it is beautiful wood.
You need to try something. Have you ever ordered in any wenge?
Check these out.
Wingate.
Any wenge wood?
That's Wingate right there.
Yep. Wenge is.
It's hard to work. Ooh,
yeah. I wanted to build like cabinets.
You're the dragon.
One day
what is that?
out of it, but yeah, I was not going to pay the price of wenge.
Nice.
I bought, if I'm not mistaken, over a tube full of these because they were at the
Really? Whoa!
I bought them all because I have been selling off some of my ASCs a while back.
Yeah.
All right, Hawkeye, night.
Night, Hawkeye.
I figured I needed to start restacking, and I might as well go for the cheaper rounds versus the ASCs because ASCs always hold a higher premium.
Right.
So I got these for, I think it was on 27. Which I wish
Trade some of your silver in for gold.
Hey, that double dyed maple burl, that's this right here.
I need to find who makes these because I need to buy them again. They're cheaper buffalo rounds.
Now I got some really cheap ones from SD Bullion.
Look at the grooving.
If you're getting rid of silver.
Oh yeah, that's the poker chip one.
Yeah.
I can tell you. Hold on just a second. Let me pull myself up.
Trade your silver in and get you some gold.
When you put
and throw it under the pillow.
Yeah, they're stackers.
Yeah, and I need to find 10 more of them. At least.
So you got what? How many ounces you got in your hand?
This is 10. This is, I think, 13. There's 10. I don't know. I didn't count these. I know there's more than 10 because 10 doesn't fill it to the top.
Well,
5, 10.
I'm just saying.
24. There's 24 here. 24,
I would,
34.
if you're going to get rid of some silver, just go and get you some gold. Trade it spot for spot. Well, you're not going to get spot for spot.
Here, I'm gonna put a link in the private chat.
Okay.
Is that what you're looking for right there?
Yes, that's it. But not at that.
Because I get these a lot. That's what I've got. I've got a bunch of these in my vault. So.
Yeah, I'm not trying to pay that much. Holy
I mean, my safe, not a vault.
It says as low as, and the only time you're going to get that price as low as is if you buy over 500 of them.
Exactly.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's $32.52.
So you're running what, like 5 pounds of silver?
It's like 90 rounds for 90 ounces to 1 ounce.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. So it would be, I think I could probably do, I'm sorry. I'm over here beating up my I'm just gonna aim it at this for now because it's nice and colorful. It's shiny.
It's shiny. I still want that crystal.
Well, considering I don't know what I paid for it, if you wanted, give me $15 shipped for it, and it's yours.
89 to 1 right now.
Well,
The shipping would be about $5 anyway, so something like that. What did you say?
89 to 1.
we'll talk about it.
89.2 to 1 right now is the ratio.
89.1.
89.2.
Oh, 2.
I don't know. Oof.
UF Gaming. Huh? Is that water cooled?
Yes.
Oh.
So this is the cooling pipes up to the radiator. 2 fans to cool the radiator.
Yep,
And
I seen the hoses, so that's why I was saying, is it water cooled?
Give me 1 second.
What does it run like 97 degrees?
No, it's right now it is. I don't know if this thing tells me the temperature or not.
Oh, that's tough gaming. Okay.
Hold on, this is not. Oh, here we go. It's at. Looking for temperature. 48 degrees Celsius. 45.
Oh, you're 48, so you're running about 100 and 101, 102.
Yeah, 44 degrees, 42 degrees. And if I turn this up, these fans kick in. This guy needs to turn on.
Oh, there you go. I was gonna say your back fan's not doing nothing.
Yeah, I had it on very low.
Oh.
Like if I turn this off and go like that, now these will kick in. But they're not on very high, so watch this. Can you hear that?
Yep.
That's on full blast. Like right now, it was at 50. This is, so it tells you where on the chip, the outer part of it, and then this tells you the hottest part, which is like dead center.
Right.
50 degrees, and that's this. I liked it to keep it under 50 degrees. Anything above that, and I feel like it's just really warm to the touch.
Right.
And just too hot. So like when
So
I'm
what are you running, like a like Zadax computer, or did you build that one?
I built it.
Oh, you built it. Okay.
Yeah, I build my PCs. So this is it's an AMD. Actually, I forget what processor I have in here. Give me a second. Ryzen 5800X3D 8-core processor, 3.4 gigahertz. It's got 32 gigs of RAM. The processor is made for gaming. Got a lot of extra stuff to it.
It's like that instant RAM, yeah, for you can, for playing, yeah.
It just has. It's good for like CPU heavy games.
Right.
Most games just need the processor or the
frames
GPU
per
rather.
second.
But this has extra memory built into it, with like cache memory, I guess.
Okay.
And I think it's like 12 megs or something of cache memory, which back in the day, like 1 meg was hot shit.
Oh yeah.
Now 12 megs or 16 megs or whatever.
Yeah. Like I say, my favorite game is 7 Days to Die. I love that game.
7 Days to Die?
Yep. You ever played it?
I have it. Yep.
No, you did or haven't?
I have it.
Oh, It's a zombie game, and you build base. It's a survival game, and you build bases. It's awesome.
It's so far up in the last play, July 3rd, 2020.
Yeah. Or my other one is Ark.
Gotta resume that update. I like this one. You can crash your cars.
Oh,
Like you
yep.
can go full speed. You can set up roadblocks or whatever, and crash into anything you want, and it shows as realistic as it can. And then you can drift. You can like this here. There's so much you can do with it. You can turbo jet a bus.
Or
I guess this would be a good one.
the one I'm still working on is Left 4 Dead. That one's kind of a crazy horror game. Left 4 Dead. It's a tough one, and it's going.
The graphics on this one are pretty good. See the reflection?
Oh yeah.
Like all the way down the car.
But one of my ultimate favorite games is the Chronicles of Riddick, and they don't have the greatest graphics, but the storyline. You know, we all love Riddick. You know what I mean?
Let's see if I can get. There it is. Pieces flying off.
Rolling and
just goodbye Bugatti.
Daryl, what's going on, man?
I don't know.
Oh, and I forgot to say, Daryl, thank you for subscribing to my measly little channel.
Daryl and Darren. Hello.
Trying to find
this or next weekend, Daryl, we are going back into Spider-Mine, and I know 403 is not going to come in. I'm going to do compass readings, and I'm going to go through that very thoroughly.
Have you played this one?
Oh, Doom? Yep, I have it sitting right in front of me.
Hold that thought. If you're a fan of Doom.
Yep, got it. Uh-oh. Did we hang up? Oh, no.
Nope,
yep, got that one.
Wait, what?
Got that one. Doom.
Here's
Played
something
the shit out of it. Oh, nice.
It's still attached to all the support because it's not fixed together at the right spacing. So I have to make and it's actually leans forward. So if you put it up in your wall, it's leaning in at you like this. It's
all you need is like 5 drops of
well, I need
super glue on that.
I need to make I need to make a backing plate for it to glue these onto. So until I make one, I'm just leaving it on here.
Oh, I would just glue them all together and just.
Well, they're supposed to have a spacing.
Well,
and I like to be as accurate as I can. So when that didn't do it, I had to do this.
Oh, okay.
So this one comes off, but the letters are not glued on yet.
Oh.
But it printed in many pieces.
in many pieces.
Yep, I gotta find that.
Here's one that's one of my favorites.
Oh, there it is. That one fell quite a distance. So this one, this is the part that was fun because if you look at it, it's built on an archway.
Oh wow, you got it banned?
Yeah, well, it's printed flat, but then as it printed it, you know.
Oh wow.
In an arch pattern, just like the words up here. So like it pokes into this.
The old Xbox 360 Fable 2 is one of my favorites.
And then it sits like that. Fable
and
2.
then Rage, the old Xbox 360. I'm a big the old 360 kind of guy.
I have
Atari 2600, PlayStation 1, you know, that kind of stuff.
I have PS1, PS3, PS4, PS5.
Oh.
But I don't play them anymore because I have all these games right here.
Well, give them to me. They will have a great home here.
Oh, it doesn't. Just because I don't play them doesn't mean my kids don't. But yeah, I've got all kinds of them. I like goofy games like this one here. This is kind of like a crafting.
Oh, Astro Engineer is a great game. I've seen a lot of that.
This one is hilarious. You go around and you try to kill Granny as a little.
Oh yeah, you know what? Look up Squirrel with a Gun.
This one is this is voiced by the Rick or Morty from Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah, High on Life. Yeah, that one is fucking funny as fuck.
I have not played this yet. I've downloaded, I've installed it, but I'm waiting until I have a few days off of work to just sit and play for a while.
Oh, I've watched the whole game on YouTube, and it's just funny.
Power Wash Simulator, for some reason, it is very addictive.
Night Scrappy.
Night Scrappy.
Quake Champions is a great online game.
Look up Squirrel with a Gun.
406. Did you see Darren asking about the binder or the mat? Your
Can
sluice
you show
mat.
that mat again,
Sluice
Daryl?
mat.
Has a pocket.
He's wanting to see your sluice mat.
Can you show that?
He wants to see my sluice mats?
Yeah, because Daryl has a pocket sluice.
I can. You know what? Text me and is he still online?
He just asked it a minute ago, so
3 minutes ago.
3, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He just said, "Oh, nice."
Okay.
Tell him about it.
Just text. They're all complete silicone, and gold is hydrophobic. Silicone is hydrophobic. They stick together, and I have crazy mats. You know, you want little mats that not aggressive. I got aggressive mats. I got stuff you can just shovel through and bounce rocks. And text me and I'll give you, if you want my phone number, which is the easiest way to get a hold of me. Are you? Ooh, Daryl, I'm sorry if you have factory mat. Text me at 481-0007. Okay, yeah, 406 481-0007. Text me, and we can design you a mat because they're amazing. You can take this 10-inch wide mat and pull it, and we can design whatever you want. The Culver prospecting. I've made stuff for him. Everything. We can do. It's all in what you want, and I stand behind my mat. There's a problem with it, we'll fix it, and it's trust me. If you go silicone, you will never go back to any miner's moss or VDR or any of that crap. Trust me. Daryl, did you get my number, Daryl? But yeah, you need to look up Squirrel with a Gun. It's a new game, and I'm gonna buy it. It's funny as hell. My wife even. I was watching it on YouTube, and my wife was just like, "What the hell is this?" And we were all laughing. And she told me, "You better buy that."
I'll have to check it out. But in the meantime, I am going to say goodnight to everybody, as I do have to go.
Okay.
And,
Hey, thanks for coming up.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for having
We're
me.
going to do this more often.
Oh yeah.
I will. I'll be doing some kind of a stream tomorrow, or Sunday rather.
All right.
My Grandma Gold seeded hunt will be on Sunday, somewhere around 7, 8 o'clock my time, which is Ohio Eastern time. That's what.
Do you have the link handy where you could drop it in there so that
That's what these
the
are for.
ones watching could?
Daryl, text me, please.
Hold on.
We'll figure it out, and I'll get you.
Do you know Daryl and Darren Eagle?
I recognize.
We'll get you
Daryl.
high-low V, nugget traps, all the above.
I remember the names
Okay.
from the last time I was chatting with you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're good people.
I don't.
And I'm
know-
reasonable.
And
I'm
one of
not.
my best pen customers.
I don't remember. How do I send this?
Daryl lives so far north, if he trips and falls, if he falls north, he's going to land in Canada.
Well, wait a minute. Where's Daryl living? Is he close to me?
Nah, he's up in North Dakota, I think.
Oh well, North Dakota's closer than.
Well, it's closer
Then
than
you are to me.
Arkansas.
Come
Yeah,
on, I'm in Montana.
But that's, to me, that's still a miss. I mean, that's still like way apart.
Well, yeah, and from me to North Dakota would probably be 14 hours or 13 hours.
The link is in chat.
Nice. There's his link. Everybody go over there and sub and check him out.
Stop by on Sunday, 7, 8 p.m. somewhere in there. I'm not really sure exactly. It depends on how the day goes, I guess.
Sundays are hard for me because of church. So.
Oh, I'm talking p.m. Way later.
I will.
Yeah, but I'm the music guy too. So I'm there at night.
I'll probably pop in, man. I'm gonna.
But I'll still, if I get back in time, I'll come in there.
Because I got, who do I have here? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people that have donated for the rolls. I dropped it down from 55 rolls down to 50. And then we got 5 rolls for Brian Curve, 5 for Silver Addiction, 10 for AK, 10 for AK, 10 for Lori, 10 for Lori. and a gram of gold is the star coin, and then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for the square coin, which is just a plaid coin. I wrote a square on it with my marker, and then there's a bunch of silver $half dumped in, mixed up, and then there's a bunch of written coins that say either Rosie, Merc, 25 cent, meaning it's silver quarter. Sometimes I put them in where they say barber, as in barber quarter, or SLQ or something like that. So there's a bunch of stuff you can find in there. It's like the bank boxes, only I'm putting the stuff in, so there's definitely stuff in there. It's just where did it
Yeah,
end up?
that reminds me, I'm still don't have very many places to get rid of my 40%ers. You want 40%ers for
I am
seeds?
I'm interested in them if the price is right. I mean, I guess
Well,
that's with
since I'm getting
anything.
them out of coin roll hunting boxes, I'm sure we can work something out.
Okay, yeah,
Kind
I'll
of like
take
we
it.
did last time with
Yeah,
with all those NIFCs. Remember?
yeah.
Hey, Darren Gray, um, if you're talking about doing a
Darren Gray.
cleanup
Yes, I know
sluice,
Darren Gray.
then get a hold of me. Or go back in this and get my number, text me, and we can figure out what you want, what you need. Clean up sluice, full, creek sluice. I can't. You say, oh, I need a mat for this to that. I need to know where you're at and what you want, and I
You need
do
more details.
custom mats for your application and what you want.
Just further details.
Yes, further
The
details,
minutia.
because I'm not just gonna send something out that, oh well, this will work, and throw it to the wind and
And not
not
what you're looking for.
back it up. No, I will not do that. I got
He'll get you right. He'll get you the right
too
That's
mat.
right.
many
Right mat for
people
the right
that
price.
are satisfied and love my mats that
It's
I'm not
kind
gonna
yeah.
cut my throat.
It's kind of like my pins. If I make a pin and something happens and it's not good enough for what I would, if I don't feel like I could put a lifetime warranty on it, I'm going to give that pin to somebody and I'm not going to sell it.
Exactly.
Okay, so
I
it may still be better than 99% of the pins out there, but if there's a flaw on it, it's going to be given away instead. One of those lever action rifle pins,
yeah.
it
Oh,
was
yeah.
off centered just a little bit, and I'd already seeded it, so I had to go in and carefully take some pliers, and it put a little
I
bitty
made
scuff
these.
mark on it.
I made these for Darren
I'm going to
Gray.
give it away. I'm not going to sell it.
Right.
I made these for Darren Gray.
Oh,
That's right.
What is it?
I've got one of those in my
Oh, those
safe.
shotgun
It's a
shells.
shotgun shell.
I'll be right back.
Now, the ones I made him actually had threading on them. These did not. They broke before they finished the threading when I was 3D printing them. So I just taped the shotgun end, the primer part to it, just so you could still see what it looked like. This is Pet G, and you have to run it a lot hotter than PLA because it's a stronger material. And that was my first attempt at it. And if he's got one that actually threads, is that one of the ones I made?
Yep.
All right, do me a favor, flip it over and open the top. Show them how it threads. I'm gonna shake it so all the silver goes down in there.
Oh, I did. See?
See how it's got the threads? Mine walked away.
And the reason I know is because I've added some shot to it. Somebody sent me a little thing of shot, and I thought, where am I going to store that? And I thought, I know, I'll put it in there with Darren's.
That's exactly what he was asking me to do for it. There
Yeah.
you go. Now can you show him? See, he's gonna. Oh, he's got the same thing. It just has threads on it. See, minor.
See? And then you just
That's what's missing from this one. Is that threaded part that goes inside here. But yeah, I actually have a bunch of shot. I need.
do you ever fix the bridging problem with the end that the shot comes out?
The what?
Um,
This part.
Yeah.
This one looks good.
Oh, this one does,
Is that one
but
kind of funky?
yeah, well, it's loose. I mean, I didn't know if it's like it looks like little spider webs in there.
Yeah, some of them printed good. Some of them, like this one, printed good.
Yeah, that one's better than this one. This one's not bad, but it just it
Because
looked
it's floating. Basically, it's trying to print and cool it at the same time.
right. Yeah, it's I call it bridging.
These, I believe, I printed these. Oh, God, did I print these?
Yeah, they're awesome.
No. Oh, Ender 7. I was thinking this I might have printed on the Ender 3.
Because and I remember talking to him about it because I had been designing some for the resin printer.
And here's the thing. I have a kind of a custom print that for a mat, and I might need to send like some redneck drawings to someone. You know what I mean? Cocktail napkin and, sketchy drawings. And might have to have you guys maybe do some 3D printing for me.
Well, let me know.
Okay.
Because right now, my very, very expensive printer is doing this.
Oh,
Nothing.
these are going to be like at the bar cocktail napkin drawings. You know what I mean? That's my redneck drawings. So you'll understand. They won't be to scale. It'll be like, oh yeah, I need this to this to this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd understand my cocktail napkin drawings.
Well, I can tell you right now, American Eagle's going to be your best bet to get stuff printed.
Okay.
And I just really don't like printing. I don't like doing 3D prints for people. I like designing stuff and then letting other people print it.
Oh, then I'm definitely your guy because I love printing stuff for people.
Okay,
right, and that's what I'm saying. And see, just because we both do 3D printing doesn't mean we can't be complementary to each other.
Well, that's why I threw it out. I said,
yeah,
I might need someone. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, I'd love to design it for you and then send it over to him and let him print out however many copies you want.
I might send cocktail napkin things to you, and then you can send it to him. And then we can all figure it out. But then
again, if he's not as busy as I am right now, it might be get him to design it. It's just we can both do both. It's just that I prefer to do design work, not the print work.
Okay, well, we'll figure it out.
I'm trying to be polite.
You just don't want to do it. Just say it.
Yeah, we American Eagle and I. Hey, I'm gonna say this: American Eagle, we respect each other enough not to fish in each other's backyards, right, Eagle?
Yep. All right, we'll figure it all out. You know what I mean.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Chat, all right, y'all have been awesome. Look hey, we got 10 people in here. You know what we're gonna do? Chat it up, people. We're giving something away. I can't end a stream without giving something away. You know what? I gotta find something cool to give away. What am I gonna find to give away here? You know it's gonna be a pencil, right? I mean a pen. Let's see. Oh, I know what. Who said they liked Purple Heart? I know I saw somebody say they love Purple Heart. Purple Heart while ago. Okay, Hillbilly Skinny Pen, Purple Heart, and Chrome. Now, the reason I did these is because my normal pens, people say, those are big. Why don't you do a smaller pen for people that like smaller pens? So I made the Hillbilly Skinny Pen.
And the skinny pen.
Yep. So
The
you're
meth
getting a
pen.
Purple Heart, chatting it up. It's going to be a Purple Heart pen.
Like I say, guys, if you want mats, just if you need my number, put it out in the chat. I'm not afraid to give out my phone number.
Yeah, I give mine out all the time.
For it's so much easier for me to text than it is to email. Email is mine glitches out, even though it's a Gmail account. It's a pain in the butt, and I'm not gonna do email. Just text me.
You know what?
And if you want my number, put it in chat, and I will give you my number.
Since it is the year of the dragon, we're going to have a dragon race. So.
Who? What?
That's the wrong
Did you put your
screen.
Did you put your phone number in the chat?
I did.
Well, looks like the good Lord just sent me a conversation starter.
Okay, here we go. Let's grab
Are we
these
doing roly
participants.
polies?
I'm going to do dragons.
Oh, you're going to do dragons? Oh,
Okay, I've only got
was thinking
5
the
people
roly-poly.
showing up here, so we're going to do this the hard way. Let's put these names in here. Let's get everybody in it.
Here you go.
Okay.
I haven't seen Dennis Stewart before.
Yeah, Dennis is cool.
Is he? Okay.
Well,
I'm
it
new
depends
to this
on
channel, guys.
it depends on how you catch him. Sometimes he's a real dick.
That's all right.
But even then he's
So
cool.
am
Dennis is one of my favorite people. So we got Daryl, we got Darren, we got Dennis. Hillbilly's in there. I can take him out. We got
The
Show Me
only
the
way-
Silver. Who else we
The
got
only
up there?
way that I can see chat is on the big screen. So if you see me turn
Okay.
my head like this, it's I'm looking
We're
at
gonna put
chat.
406 Minor in there. Who else we got up there? We got Darren. We got. Okay, I don't see anybody else that's chatting, and we got 8 in here. I'm just gonna scroll up. Oh, we got to put AEH in there because you've been on the panel. Okay,
What's that now?
I'm about to run a race and give a pin away.
Oh, leave me out of there. Let them win it. I'm sure I'll have a chance another time.
If you're sure, well, no, I've already added you in. Too much work. I'm lazy.
Well, if I win, somebody.
If you
pick
win,
my
you can
name.
pick somebody and give it away if you want, but it'll be yours then. So,
You can
I'll just close my eyes
pay
and
it
touch
forward.
the screen wherever my finger lands.
are you? Yeah, you can do however you want to. Spam Tabasco. I don't like spam. You know what spam stands for? Shit probably ain't meat.
Oh, spam is awesome.
Nah, shit probably
Yes.
ain't meat. Okay, let
Well,
me
half
pop
the
me
stuff
up.
we eat now is not meat either.
Uh-oh.
Okay, here we go.
No,
Good
it
luck,
doesn't work,
everybody.
bastard.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, good enough. Go. Yeah, there we go.
Run!
Doom, doom. Thank you. Good luck.
No one leaves this show empty-handed, so we're going to cut off his hands.
Oh, mine's out front. Slow down.
And you
Slow
know,
down.
I should have left myself in because if I won, I'd had to upgrade the pin.
I'm gonna teach you all how to
Make
like
sure you stretch
get
out
gold
those
out of
hamstrings.
get gold out of the ground.
I forgot to tell my guy.
Make sure you stretch out those creamy hamstrings.
Money doesn't grow on trees, but I can teach you how to dig it out of the ground.
8, 7, 6, 5, and some more.
And
Oh,
you're-
look who's a moving out on the top.
oh,
Nope.
oh,
Darren
wow.
Gray.
Come on, 406.
Congratulations, Darren.
I didn't win, and guess what? Because I didn't win,
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Okay.
Which is okay
Let's
with
pop this down. Darren, I've got your address, so I won't need that.
One of these days, I'm gonna have to go on live stream and show you guys how to dig dirt out of the ground and get gold out of it.
That's right.
Hell yeah!
I don't know where it went.
Now, I will tell y'all, we are going to try tomorrow night. I'm taking several of my drones, and I am going to try to live stream
Are we
from my
flying?
drone. Yeah, I'm doing some drone videography and some photography for this band.
Nice.
And what we're doing is I'm taking my sound studio, and they're going to bring me a feed out from their studio or their mixing board, and then I'm going to sync that up with the drone video footage.
Oh, cool.
And then as we're going around, I'm going to have a couple other people there with some other cameras taking video from out front, from up on stage and stuff, and then we'll click it back together. We're going to make them a live music video out of it.
Cool. That'll be
So,
awesome.
It'll be my first attempt to do that. What I've normally been doing is web ODM, the online drone mapping, where you take thousands of photos and then it stitches them all back together, and I make an STL out of that, and then I can 3D print the building that I just took the pictures of, paint it, and I've got a little replica of the building.
Oh, wow.
So anyway, everybody, thank you very much. This has been awesome. And is there anybody still running a stream? We'll go raid them. Anyway, just random raid. Tell them Hillbilly Raid when you go in. Thank you very much. Everybody, have a great weekend.
Thank you all. Like I say, if you need a sluice mat, text me. And if you haven't gotten my phone number, just back it up and back up the stream and get it.
All right.
Nice.
So I'll see you guys soon.
All right.
I'm out of here. Night, guys.